Alright.
Your face.
Hey there, all of you. Welcome to. Alright.
Your face.
Hey there, the wardens of all of you. Welcome to. Alright.
Your face.
Hey there, the wardens of all of you. Yep, there we go.
Oops. I'm just trying to figure it out on the iPad, that's why.
Okay. Obviously, where you can edit your character sheet. It's like class,
Yeah.
background, species, abilities.
Yep.
So go to abilities, and like all the numbers where it says like your strength is 10 and your dexterity is this, and yada yada yada, and then underneath it has totals, which should be slightly different numbers, right?
Nope. Do you mind adding it for me?
Can we do that?
What the? Are you trying to add like the custom feat?
I know, like if you do it on the iPad, if you like go to like character builder, I think you can add it, right?
Let me see if I can get to it.
You should be able to.
Sorry.
It'll take you straight to the website from the app, if I'm right.
Oh, there's the app. Damn.
All right. I'm going to.
Okay. Sorry about this.
Campaigns.
You know,
That's all good.
I have Lucky as my feat, and I've never used it. Like I just let myself lose rolls. I don't know why. I just forget about it.
You're feeling unlucky.
Yeah, I'm just like it's supposed to be lucky. It's never lucky.
That's unlucky of you to do that.
So. Alright.
Look at these fucking guy. Oh, lucky! I'm so lucky I forgot about it.
So
My God doesn't want to talk to me.
We're gonna go ahead and get started I'm gonna get started on the recap while Lavender tries to figure out the level up situation.
Yep. Sorry.
How dare you not be ready?
She's only escaping the wildfires in California. Nothing big.
I know. Friggin' how dare you have real life issues?
I'll tell you, it's not fun at all. Ash coming down all over.
I can't imagine. I mean,
just like Grandpa's funeral.
Yeah.
The closest wildfire I've been to was when I lived on the east side of Washington, and I'm like, no thanks, don't ever want to be a part of that ever again.
Yep.
Nope.
That's understandable. All right.
So, I hope everyone had a great week. I hope everyone is well rested and prepared, and not in any fire and blazing hellscape.
Yep.
We are not in the 9 circles of hell. So,
Thank God.
all right.
Too reasonable.
So on to the recap. So the party, after a mostly sleepless night, has a wonderful breakfast where gifts are given and a calm atmosphere is shared. Corthina, Creed, and Char go to the tower to pray before they head out. And after arriving at Stonecall, the party witnesses a scene where a gallows has been erected. Carwyn Ewell, a high scribe responsible for sending spies out to attack the party in the past, is found guilty of treason and is summarily executed. During this, Sethric Valen stood on the podium and gave a small glimpse and a smirk to the party, and Lavender tried to interrupt what was prevented by some magical means. Afterwards, the body was taken away quickly and the party went to the shops to acquire some additional potions as well as some pets. Char went to Henry Blacksmithy to acquire his armor. The party then left for the Hall of Ancient Heroes, where they witnessed a ritual destroying infernal artifacts and weapons, leaving nothing but magical ash and plain metal behind. They asked Lady Songbird some questions regarding the Heartstone and its final destination. She said that they were made into artifacts and would be provided to them if they were to prove their worth. She expressed distrust outright. Corthina had some final questions regarding Sethric Valen, but Lady Songbird stated she did not know of his involvement when it comes to the Shadow Garushan. The party then left for the tomb, the ancient tomb. Entering into the forest, they traveled, they set up camp, and during the night a thick fog rolled in, and Shu felt an overwhelming desire to hurt someone with his hammer, and he attempted to strike at Creed. Gloom then also disclosed that the gauntlet that she had was affecting her mental state. They decided to circulate the items around to prevent mishaps of that nature. Finishing their journey to the tomb, they said the passphrase and the barrier came down. The stone guardians, one of which was reassembled, the one that they had destroyed had reassembled itself, stood aside and knelt down beside the door as a show of respect to the party entering in. The door was a portal, and as they entered in one at a time, their pets were left behind, and inside they met Rommel Draxan, who told them that the tomb is a crucible where they would experience hidden truths within themselves that they had to confront. They tried to ask him questions, but he said to complete the trial first. As he disappeared, the room went dark. Footsteps emanated through the room, and the party came face to face with shadow versions of themselves which they could not defeat. Creed put faith into Rommel's words and immediately knelt down to allowed himself to be defeated. Each strike they received dealt psychic damage to them, while their own strike simply glided through the shadows. Each one falling, their corresponding shadow to enter into them, and each individual experienced personalized visions, fighting endless waves of shadows. This culminated in one final fight with a shadow figure. They were all victorious and obtained special feats and leveled up. And we are back in the tomb now. You all begin to wake one by one, stirring ever so lightly, and then waking up and realizing exactly where you are, and understanding that what you had just experienced was a dream. Or was it?
Not good. Not good.
I'm just gonna sip my hot chocolate now.
Alright.
Well,
We're all still like in the same room.
Yeah, you are all back in the same room that you were before.
Lavender.
Here. Let's see. Let me open up my maps here.
Ooh. We're getting a map. Ooh.
It's
I personally like visual.
you make it sound like it's so terrible, Creed. Is it this one?
Here comes combat.
Hiding
What was it? It
again.
was
one thing I
Creed
noticed-
like right here. She was like right here. Char was like over here. Corthina was down here in the corner.
I know I got shoved into a corner.
Okay, let's
Where?
unhide you guys. Start session. Did I actually make a token for Rommel? I don't think I did. I did not. Let's see. Let's just do this. Person.
Creed's
Carson.
gonna.
Shu looks around and makes sure everyone is still here. Then looks at Cortina, glares at her for a second, and then looks back at everyone else.
I was gonna say
I know,
Creed
where's
immediately. Creed immediately
Cortina.
bolts his feet, like sword out, just.
She's down in the corner.
Oh, hang on. Let me change the music real quick.
There.
I'm so happy. Oh.
Ah.
Such a happy good time.
Is everyone okay?
I
I
that
hurt.
was a lot.
I hurt.
Better.
She's like
Still
sore.
breathing.
You awake feeling mostly refreshed.
Oh,
You,
really?
you're unnerved,
Oh,
but you're refreshed. Like
Oh, okay.
after
I do not
experiencing
appreciate
such a
stress.
long vision, all of you are disoriented and you are not sure of whether or not this is still a vision. Experiencing mild paranoia.
You guys are real, right?
I hope so. Like,
Gloom
tap
takes
himself.
out her daggers.
Gloom, do not stab me with those.
If
I'm
someone
pretty sure
keeps
I'm
running
real, so
weird
don't
stuff-
stab me.
I don't know.
Everyone, cease. If this is someone else's vision and you're perceiving me, we should at least not attack each other. If this is my vision, I will wish to do the same. And if this is reality, well, we definitely shouldn't attack each other.
No, why would we attack each other? I can just. Okay, Shu, come here for a second.
Shu just shakes his head at you.
You guys attacked me in my dream. I don't. Say something that only I would know about you.
What?
That's not gonna work.
What kind of dreams
It's
do
the
I prefer?
opposite.
Char doesn't know that.
Fuck this. Cortina, are you okay?
I feel internally sore, but like I'm refreshed sore. Does that make sense?
Not even a little bit, but you're speaking coherently.
Oh, okay. She's just leaning against, like, sitting against the wall, like, I have no idea what just happened, but, like,
Okay.
oof.
Creed's gonna pop a squat in front of her. Just, okay, look at me. You can
Laughing
breathe,
squat.
right? Yeah, pop a
You
squat.
did?
Just breathe in and out, yeah?
Yeah, I could breathe. I'm just trying to absorb what happened and making sure if you look at me funny, I'm gonna pop you. Because all of you have already tried to beat me up multiple times now, and I'm not about it.
Shu just mutters, "Whatever you say, liar."
Liar.
Lavender,
Yeah,
Lavender's going to approach Shu. Are you all right, little one? How about you, Char?
I don't know. Char is gonna try to put a hand on Lavender.
Lavender's going to accept, but you notice even though she's got the sword on her back, she's visibly like kind of tensed away from it, trying to ignore its presence on her. Well, I take it we've all had some really bad visions. You didn't happen to decapitate anyone, did you?
Did we all?
I don't.
I suppose
that?
each of ours must have been unique.
I saw Salune in my vision. Did you guys see any gods or anything?
I saw a dragon. Are dragons gods?
I mean,
Are they?
perhaps. I know Bahamut, and it can be considered a god by some,
I see.
and there's a few others. Of course, that's just needless power. It's not about anything else. But needless to say, are you, Shu? How about you? Are you two? Besides the dragon, did you fight anything? Kill anyone?
I had to fight myself, and I didn't want to kill myself, but I did.
Well, I don't know what to say. It's been a lot.
Shu uses light to look around the room.
Well, you see that the room is actually already fairly well lit, as Rommel Draxan is standing there. Again, you see this vestige of Rommel Draxan. Just listening.
Lavender's going to move forward and go, Draxan, you see, the visions here showed us a lot. Does this mean that, does this temple hold all of our memories? Or just the ones we know we have?
And he says, you as a party, you have endured much. This tomb reveals what you carry within. For only by confronting your shadows can you wield what lies ahead.
Well, that's cryptic as shit.
So, why? I don't understand. My dream did. Like, I just kept getting my ass kicked. They're like just like
That's okay,
just
that's
thinking about like the over and over and over, pretty much her repeat.
The trials are not meant to break you, but to temper you. Your resolve will decide the path forward.
I suggest we move forward. Gloom, how are you feeling? Char, Shu?
I don't
wanna
trust
go
any
back
of this.
Char?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can we go back home now?
Is there a way out? Do we see an exit anywhere?
Of course. Yeah, there is a way out, but before you leave, I assume you will want to take this. And he extends his hand out towards the side of him, and a pillar kind of rises up out of the floor, and rested upon it appears a cylinder that looks similar to the one you had previously. These are the keys that access the rest of this tomb.
So we can just grab them and take them?
Of course. And if you have any questions for me, please do not hesitate to ask. I can provide you some insight now, and I imagine I might be able to provide you more insight later.
Draxan, Were you the one who made this tomb?
We built this tomb. Me and other members of my party. We were not perfect in what we did, but we did what we must. And I designed some parts of it to be merciful. This room specifically was meant to be a mercy. The barrier outside was also meant to be a mercy.
Is there a dragon in here?
None to my knowledge. Although, I do not know what my companions have in store for you.
Companions.
Yes. I believe this Draxan was a member of a larger organization, the Hero Party. Am I correct?
Yes.
Well, then it only stands to reason we have 5 more to go. At the very least.
This is
Perhaps
not
10 if you...
This is not my trial. This was a trial for you.
Cryptic shit.
Draxan. Is there a relic in these tombs?
There is.
And
Did you
will we
stop
receive...
speaking cryptically?
There is only so much that I am able to say at this moment.
Well... You 5. Shall we take the cylinder and leave, or take the cylinder and go forward? Quite frankly, I'm ready to kill someone. I wish to move forward. But it will be useless if we all fall to exhaustion and depression straight away.
If you have the capability of translating the key, then you may proceed forward.
Oh, fuck. Translations, of course. You may not be
Hey.
Fae, but you're as tricky as one.
Can I have the hammer back?
No, you're not getting the hammer back, shoot. Okay.
Charles, can I look at the key?
Sure.
What's it look like? Is there like symbols or like anything I would recognize?
It looks like it's written in so the key itself appears to be written in a language that you do not know. And it looks similar to the other cylinder that you guys acquired from the Stone Guardian. Although the symbols themselves are different.
I can maybe take this back to Assyrian.
Yes, it seems back to the city we will go. Eventually, at least.
Draxan, how many of these keys are there? Is it just this one?
There will be 6.
Of fucking course. This is the second.
Beautiful.
What language are they in?
I am not permitted to disclose that.
Awesome.
Why not?
That's helpful.
What commends you to keep such secrets? What's pulling your strings?
I am, of course.
Are
You
you
understand that we built this tomb to protect the world from what lies within.
If we say please, will you tell us? And thank you.
And he kind of softly chuckles at that and says, "No. I'm
Damn.
sorry, but
No, man.
you
Doesn't
must
make you a
prove your
muffin.
worth to every one of the Guardians.
I thought it was to ourselves. But I
Th-
suppose.
This trial was for yourselves. My trial will be different. The trial of my comrades will be different."
Well,
I don't like that. Oh boy.
And she
trials and tribulations, I suppose.
and Rommel's gaze kind of lingers on you a little bit, Lavender, before he kind of shakes his head and his countenance is just restored to what it normally is.
Well, that's unsettling. Shall we vacate this area?
Well, if we can't go forward, might as well. Corthina stands
And
up
Can
and
we
just kind of
go back
stands
to
there.
the forge?
And he waves his hand, and you see that a portal opens up in the back of the room.
Where does it go?
it returns back to where you came from.
That's vague.
It will take you outside
I'm
the
just
tomb.
Oh, okay. And Shu starts marching
Vague.
towards it.
Where else did we come from?
There's a lot
Char,
of
do you wish to
question
grab
of
the
too
cylinder?
vulgar to say.
Shu marches to the
Or-
portal and walks through it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Corthina goes through the portal.
All right.
Char,
I like
has
to
Char
say,
grabbed the cylinder?
That's a good question. Yeah, I don't think anyone's grabbed it yet. So,
I
I thought Char did.
I can grab it. Guy was looking at it, so
All
I
right,
probably
Okay.
All right.
blessings
That's-
of Denier be upon you.
Blessings of the
Maybe
Neo.
it's yours.
Lavender kind of rolls her eyes at that and goes up into the portal.
Char will follow.
So at this point, it is now just Gloom and Creed inside the tomb, unless they both left.
I mean, I was just gonna say some final goodbyes to Draxan, but unless Gloom has anything.
You can go first.
Creed's gonna switch over to Celestial. It was a pleasure meeting you, and I hope our paths do cross again.
And he responds in kind and celestial. I hope for that as well. Thank you, Creed.
Blessings be upon you.
Blessings be upon you.
He's gonna look down at Gloom. He's gonna cross his arms. He's not leaving without you.
Okay. Before I leave, Draxan, can you just tell me why Revan Aria Alice or whatever his name was?
Reverend Alice.
Revan Alice was in my vision. Are you allowed to disclose that?
As I said before, these visions were of what you carried within yourself. And the aspects of things that are tied to you. I imagine this Reverend Alice you have encountered before, yes?
Yes.
Then perhaps you need to learn something from it.
Thank you.
Of course. I hope to see you again.
Okay.
Blessings be upon you.
Yep. Okay. I'm ready to go if you are.
You're gonna see Creed. Creed has like the 1,000-yard stare after he said, like, yeah, it's things you're associated with. Yeah, well, let's head out.
Okay. And let me go ahead and do this.
Holy fuck.
Delete that.
Oh.
Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And now as you exit, I'm gonna go ahead and reveal this guy again. So these two are sitting right here. This one's sitting over here. So, and then you guys both exited in kind of roughly this order.
Are there animals outside?
And your animals are outside.
Lavender just runs and pretty much tackles the dogs and mimic. It is so good to see you, my friends, my family.
How much? Can I determine how much time has passed since we went in?
Sure. Go ahead and do a survival check.
Survival? Oh boy. 12.
It's now nighttime, and it's, you can roughly guess that some decent amount of time has passed, but you're not sure how much. It's at least been several hours.
Healthy?
The animals look healthy. They look kind of
Nice, yeah.
hungry, but they're healthy.
Is there anything like different with the
Haven't been, like,
entrance?
years.
No, it's just that the door itself, like the portal where the portal was, it is now empty. It's now just like you open the door and it's this just it opens to nothing.
I suppose when we come back, we'll need to repeat the phrase.
Must be a new phrase.
Yep. And just out of character, I wanted to point out something I noticed last time. The mimic speaks Spanish. It now looks like a backpack. I've officially become Dora.
Backpack, backpack.
That's funny.
All right.
And
Well.
and the mimic says, "No me llames mochila."
No me llames mochila.
Mochila, mochila. That's right.
Shit.
Shu, are you getting any closer to understanding that thing?
I think I've got it down a little bit. Tú eres mochila.
No me llames mochila.
Right.
I think I got it down.
Well, Lavender's just going to assess everyone, and I think it's pretty obvious. Like, everyone's really fucked up, like, mentally at least. I suppose we should get out of these ruins. I don't think anyone
Agreed.
wishes to stay.
I want to come back at some point for sure, but
Can we go back to the big house?
Yeah. Let's
Let's go.
go back and try to figure out this key. Gloom, are you still with us?
Yeah.
And may I take Gloom, Shu, may either of you may still take up the offer to ride one of our lovely dogs.
Shu
No.
skitters back and gets onto the dog. He also proceeds to use speak with animals. So he looks down at the dog and says, "Hello."
Next says,
Ah.
"Hello, I am best friend."
Oh, hello, best friend.
that's so cute.
Oh, that's Sir Woofington. I'm glad. What is he saying?
He said he's best friend.
Lavender has no idea she was actually speaking with the dog, so she's kind of like doing the man voice. That's nice, Shu. I'm glad you think so.
Okay.
As Creed's walking out, he's gonna get his little bird whistle and call Lyra back.
Alright, and Lyra comes back and perches on your shoulder.
Perfect. Also,
Hello,
the
bird. Shu says to Lyra.
Are you speaking to Lyra? Here, Creed's gonna put on his falconing glove and try to get it to transition from his shoulder to the glove, and then kind of hold it near Shu.
And it's like starts flapping its wings, like unsure whether or not it's gonna take off. It's kind of adjusting, and then it finally hops over to your hand.
Hello,
There
bird.
we go.
It's like, "Hello, yes, I am bird."
Oh, hello. I'm bird too.
And he kind of like turns his head and
Oh,
Yeah.
your
I'm
bird's mean.
sure she's just hungry.
Sh-
Keep my back.
Shu whispers to Creed, "I don't trust Cortina."
What?
She lied to
think
me.
cartoon.
Creed immediately looks like genuinely serious. What do you mean she lied?
She's not a Kenku like me.
Oh my god.
Oh,
It's all crashing down.
I'll talk to her about that.
I wouldn't trust her from now on, but you do you.
Yeah.
And Shu leaves this goddamn area.
That's so funny.
Hello, Corthina. We got something to talk about, Corthina. Big fucking liar.
I don't know what to say. I was trying to tell him the truth from the beginning.
Wait up, Shu. Wait up, Sir Woofington. Char, are you with me?
Yes.
Do you wish to proceed? Let's go. And let's stay away from that liar, Corthina. She's no thank you. Yes,
Yeah, I think-
Lavender says, chuckling.
I think the secret's
How
out, Corthina. You
dare
can put
I.
off the act.
Damn. I knew I was gonna bite me in the ass. Alright.
Creed's gonna
It's
like
okay.
nudge her with his elbow. Just
Yeah. I'll just go with it. I'll just go with it. I'll understand.
all right. So as you leave the tomb, it feels like an eerily familiar walk, heading back towards the Kingdom of Stone Call, and especially for Lavender and Char, you begin to walk through the same opening, the same clearing that you were attacked in before.
I remember this place.
Oh,
Blood was shed here.
should I be on edge?
I don't know. Unless... Can Char see, like, where they buried Gareth?
Where you buried Gareth? Yeah,
Yeah.
Gareth is still there. His flesh is beginning to rot.
I guess we never buried him.
You just kind of like chucked another skeleton away and you just kind of laid him on the ground.
Yeah.
You didn't bury... Okay.
To be fair, we were attacked. It's not our highest priority afterwards. Plus, decomposition can happen just as well above soil. Let the birds take care of it.
We also didn't have a shovel.
Well, now we have a shoe. All I see is that's not close enough.
Shu, do you happen to have any shovels?
Shovels? Let me check. And Shu starts digging into his bag. No. I do not have any shovels.
Right. Then tomorrow, I'm going to get some shovels in the market, and we are going to properly give this person a burial.
I suppose it may take a few more days, considering we still have to walk back, get situated, and come back again.
I'd like to bury him. Soon.
I agree. It's not right to just leave him out in the sun like this. Or
If you say so.
now.
Shu pops up in excitement as he says, "Oh, I think I know what we can do." And he takes out a small, like, hammer, like a blacksmithing hammer, but it's small because it's in his hand. He takes out his saber and he smashes his saber with his hammer, and the sparks start to, like, go onto the ground, and they mold the earth into a hole with the dirt that was in the hole just next to it. Mold earth.
Creed
Well, that's
Creed looks like he was about to yell at you for just breaking your sword. He's like, That's really effective.
Did you always do that?
No. I sort of just thought it would be cool, and it worked.
I mean, thank you. Char's gonna take the body and put it into the hole.
Yeah, Creed's gonna help grab the feet and
Yeah.
Lavender's
Sure.
going to rustle Shu's head and just go, "Nice job," and just sit down to play with Sir Barkington and with.
You couldn't perhaps, make the soil go over, could you?
Shu nods and does the exact same thing. And the sparks carry the dirt back into the hole and bury him.
what was Jar, what was this one's name again?
His name was Gareth. He was my first friend.
Was he a good friend, a steadfast ally?
Yeah. He's the one that brought me.
I was under the impression he hired you. I did not know you were that close.
Yeah, I mean, he taught me a lot.
Oh, then, I apologize for not giving him proper burial earlier.
It's okay. I didn't think too much about burying him either. Char's gonna look over at where they buried Gareth, and he's just gonna think in his mind, I'm sorry we couldn't bury you sooner, and I hope Salune's light finds you. He's also going to look around. Is there like I know where the spies popped up last time. Can he double check and make sure that there's no spies there?
Yeah, you can roll for that. I'm not going to stop you from rolling for that.
Perception. 15.
as far as you're able to tell, you guys are alone.
Okay.
God, would it be okay if I said a few words for your friend Gareth?
Yeah.
Creed is going to again get his holy symbol of Ilmater and his Bible out. Crying God, the one who endures on Tirac. This Gareth, I hope you can relieve what suffering he had to go through here and make things right for the way he was left up until now. May he be welcomed into your arms openly.
Father, I hope you worshipped your mother.
Did
I hope you worshipped your mother.
What? What? Huh?
I hope you worshipped your mother. It would be pretty funny if his soul was at peace and you just dragged him back to your god.
Oh, jeez.
If I remember correctly, I don't think Gareth really liked gods.
On that we get along. Too bad he's dead.
I checked around. I don't think anybody's following us or spying on us, so maybe we can make our way back.
Yes. And at this point, Lavender is just going to start taking some flowers out and passing them around, especially to Char. Well, to cheer you up.
Thank you.
I realize you'll probably just hold on to it, but feel free to eat it. It's quite tasty as well.
Char's gonna eat it.
Which one are you eating?
Normal flowers. Lavender
Okay.
isn't drinking anyone right now.
All right. Well, it tastes like a kind of a bitter flower that you don't really would not want to eat it anyway in a normal situation.
Really good.
Really good.
You just see Lavender just munching a flower like a goat just standing over the freshly filled in grave. Just kind of like not even looking slightly mournful. Just slightly forlorn but not mournful. Well, I suppose we shall get to go in unless anyone else has anything they wish to do here.
Shua's falling asleep on top of the dog.
I suppose we should really be getting back.
I'm still pretty well rested from whatever it was we experienced. I think I can travel till morning.
Perhaps we'll get back before sundown if we hurry. Well, I mean, sun up.
I think so.
I think it's like about night, yeah.
Let's see.
Do any of you have dark vision aside from me? If not, I shall lead the group.
I have dark vision.
Then. Well, fuck me then. That's all I know.
I'm gifted with sight of the night, but I'm still appreciative of lights. What about you, Corradine? Are you able to see well? Gloom?
I can see just fine. But thanks for asking.
I can't see anything.
Oh,
Alright. Creed's gonna cast light on one of his arrows and just kind of hand it over to her as a glow stick.
oh, glow stick.
No, you need to smell LSD. You can call it a rave.
No.
Nice.
Lavender's going to hold up a little knife. I guess like you see like some teeth marks on it. Creed, do you mind enchanting this for Woofsy over here so he can light his own way? Creed just disappears from existence.
Everything died for a second. I'm sorry. I stroked out.
Talked with your god.
Yeah, I got possessed for a second.
Oh, Creed, do you mind using light on this knife?
I will try. I can only cast light on one thing at a time, but if you would rather take the knife, then sorry, Gloom, if you're okay with these.
Oh, well, Gloom, I suppose the youngest have to share with Woofsy. Woofsy, please stay close to Gloom. And I guess imagine the dog doesn't understand a word of it. I guess continues wagging his tail. Lavender just kind of sighs to herself and shuts up.
Do you need help training those things?
Oh, quite. I figure you'll probably be better at training them than I am. They're more companions for me, but I'm sure you'll find uses for them as well. As long as you stick together with us.
Let's see, what was it? Sir Wolfsey?
The one carrying Chew is Sir Wolfington. He is amazing. I mean, Sir Barkington. My head's all a mess, I'm sorry. The other one, the one with no rider, is Woofsy. That's the Fey language for dog. It fit him very well, I think.
I see. Whoopsie. And he's just gonna point at Gloom. Follow. And I'm going to use my Beast Whisperer ability to just give it that command.
Yeah, I guess imagine it works and all that.
Yeah, it says it follows simple commands. I don't know how much more simple it can get.
Yep. Lavender's creating extensive lore, and by Lavender I mean me. Sir Barkington, she was from a great family, but she was poached and captured. And even though she's a wolf, she's labeled a dog. And Wolfsy is just some ordinary little house dog.
Yeah, I'm changing the music real quick.
No, that was great.
I
That
was
was
gonna
great
say, we
music
got
for
some
that.
music.
Super well
Yeah.
in the
That
backstory
was
for
great
some reason.
music with that.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to put it back? I'll put it back.
That was funny.
The origin of Whoopsies and Barkington.
Hang
Crazy.
on, let me put it back.
I was invested.
It's like whoopsie, man, whoopsie.
Alright, sorry, I was zoning out. Do this again, Lavender.
Lavender kind of gets some flushes at that. She's like very like, you can tell she was like opening herself up. Like she was not expecting anyone to actually listen. She's like, well, Sir Barkington, she was from a noble home of wolves. She led a pack of hundreds. One day, a hunter caught her and dragged her to the city, labeled her a dog, and stuck her in a cage. There she met Woofsy, a nice little pup. He grew up on the streets. He had been kicked out of his home. And now together, they are exploring forth with us. Her to reunite with her tribe, and him to unleash his inner wolf.
I see.
That's adorable.
Well, hopefully we can help them achieve that, yes? But for now,
Yes.
one foot or paw in front of the other until we get back to town, yeah?
Quite so. I guess hope shoe doesn't fall off.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on him. I'll take the rear here.
Okay.
And I suppose on the walk back, Lavender would try to get Char alone, like, towards the back of the group. Char, may I talk with you for a moment?
Of course.
I just wanted to check in about you. Stu, he's got his own thing, but we've been together the longest. And yes, well, Stu's definitely asleep, but I plan to talk to him later. I wanted to make sure everything's alright with you following the trial.
It was a lot. I just remember not being able to reach Salune and all these shadows, and you guys were just, fighting me over and over.
Well, I hope I was kicking your ass. Lavender's just kind of ruffle Char's hair and go, in all seriousness, no. Talk with me if you need any help. I may not be one for gods, but you are quite useful in battle when healing, and your power dimming just because you didn't think you could talk. That would be most unfortunate.
Thank you. I'm more curious about your vision. Was I in it? Did you see a god? Anything?
No gods. I believe I saw you for a moment, but I was too busy killing everything. I met someone I think I know, or at least said they knew me. I tried to stay my hand, but I was forced to strike them down. I do not wish to relive that.
I'm sorry.
Well, Do you mind putting something in your prayers for me?
Of course.
I may not believe, but ask your goddess to tell me who I forgot.
I will.
All right, let's rejoin the others.
Before they get suspicious or anything.
Yeah.
You know, I was keeping an eye on you two back there, right?
I was quite literally picking some flowers.
Hey, Shu, wake up.
Shu wakes up groggily. Yes.
You don't trust Worthina, right?
No, she's a liar.
I agree. We should keep an eye on her, you know?
I agree. I was gonna make her a cool sword, but now that I find out that she's a liar, I'm gonna focus my efforts elsewhere.
Yeah, but let's keep this between you and me, okay?
Of course. I also told Creed I don't trust her.
That's fine. Just don't tell him about us keeping an eye on her.
Of course, of course.
He'll
I
freak out.
honestly don't know if it's funnier or not if Corthina's just standing next to you the entire time.
I don't know. That's what I was wondering. I'm like, where's the lineup? I need to know the lineup with this because I'm just like, there's no way I can't hear this.
Yeah, I was gonna like Creed was watching Shu the entire time to make sure he doesn't fall off. Creed is right fucking there, just like looking down at these two.
Yeah, but you can't hear us from up there. It's a vantage point type of thing. You know?
Oh, sorry, I'm 2 feet above you guys. Here, I'll give you some privacy. He's gonna go to the front of the pack with Cortina.
It's like, Jesus Christ.
I'll
Honestly,
keep it
like,
going.
Corthina thinks this is, like, she understands why Shu is upset. Like, she gets that part, but she's kind of, like, not holding it against it. If she's, like, can hear all of it, she's just kind of, like, letting him feel his feelings. So she's not saying anything.
I imagine, unless Gloom and I wait till Gloom and them are done.
I don't trust her. She looks like a dragon.
Okay. Well, yeah, sure. I agree.
But yes, we can keep an eye on her. Make sure she doesn't get
Yeah.
out of hand.
Yeah.
Shu then nods off again.
Perfect. I imagine. So I guess Cortina's technically at the front of the group now, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming I'm walking ahead of everybody.
Yeah. As Creed's walking up, he's gonna pass by Gloom. You still have the glowing arrow?
I thought I was with the dog. Do I not
yeah.
have? I'll still hold it.
All right, cool. We'll just get the scout up.
Yeah,
ahead,
you're
right?
shoes on top of Sir Parkington, and your Gloom state, I would imagine, is like standing next to the dog, maybe looking up a little bit. Pretty big dog, with Whiffsy following behind. Gloom would have the light.
All right.
Yeah.
Me and Cortina are probably gonna go scout ahead, and Creed's saying that loud enough for Cortina to hear.
Okay,
Sounds good.
she like looks
Just
behind at you guys.
don't go where I can't see, because I can't see very far.
We'll be fine. We'll have back vision. We'll be able to see you, just not you us. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll have Lavender, so you'll be fine. Lavender can see.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Creed's gonna walk up with Cortina and kind of nudge her with his elbow. How tall is Cortina actually?
She's like, oh my gosh, she's like 6'3".
Okay, you have a full like foot of height on Creed.
She's on the taller side, yeah.
Yeah. Wait, he's gonna nudge you with his elbow to walk up ahead.
We can do that. And
Yeah.
she just kind of like strides her a little bit longer to get a little bit of a distance between them and the group.
I'd like to think that Cortina just walks fast and Creed has to go into like a power walk. Like
He's like 3 steps to her 1.
yeah.
I don't know how to put this, but I just imagine it's Slavic. Like, I don't know. It's so, like, I don't know. It's an exaggerated walk. Like, I don't know.
Like those
That was
mom
so
mall
stupid.
walkers, like those moms who walk in the mall.
I don't know. I was just imagining him like twisting his hips a bunch, like throwing out his knees.
Yeah.
I don't know what this.
A sassy
yeah.
walk, just
Yeah,
throwing his
pretty
hips
much.
forward.
Something, yas, beach, let's talk.
Yeah.
Oh my. That's funny.
But no, yeah, imagine,
Power lunges, yeah.
power lunge. He's stretching out as he's going. But no, yeah, I imagine Creed would guide Cortina to a point where they're hopefully out of earshot.
Okay.
So, stupid question, I know, but you okay? Everyone else was talking to everyone else, so someone was talking to you.
I'm just thinking about it, because the experience was just, I don't know. It was an emotionally violent roller coaster. That's all I can imagine it, because it was, my family was there for a minute, and then they were gone, and then I was just being attacked over and over again, and I was supposed to find the meaning behind it, but what does that mean? Honestly, the first thing I do when we get back is I'm going to write a letter to my parents, letting them know I'm okay.
Well, writing letter is probably a good thing. I should do that too. But you said you were attacked. Was it
It was all,
shadow creatures?
well, at one point it was all of you guys, and then at another point it was just anything and everything that I came across, and it was just wild. So I don't know what that means. Like, why am I the bad guy? I don't understand why I was being attacked relentlessly. It's just weird. And my parents didn't recognize me, and I don't know. It was weird.
Let's take things one thing at a time. You said you were the bad guy?
It's just everyone was attacking me, and I wasn't wanted. And I just never felt that way before.
Never. No, I think it was this thing just trying to get into your head. I mean, this is going to also be a stupid question. I'm not just a drunk to you, right?
No.
See, that's, at the time it felt real. I mean, it was a image in my head. You saying that, Shu saying that, everyone calling me nothing but a drunk, which, he's gonna look down and you see a flask on his hip. It holds some merit, but I mean, it like I said, it's trying to get in your head. It's trying to instigate some sort of reaction from us.
Yeah, I get that. And I was, especially after my parents, I assumed that's what it was trying to do, because, again, it didn't make sense. It just, over time, literally physically beating me down, it's gonna bug me for a little bit, if that makes sense.
Of course, these things are troubling to move through, certainly. And if you need to talk, I've made this offer 1 million times, and I'll make it 1 million more. I'm always around. I can always lend an ear.
Well, thank you, I appreciate it.
Of course, friend. And do remember that I enjoy your company. I like being around you. And all of them. But don't feel as if I would turn you away for whatever reason. I have to say, between us, we're probably the most alike, huh? In a weird way.
Yeah. I kind of glance around, kind of not ignoring brain malfunction. Creed. I glance and see if there's any movement ahead of us, if there's anybody else here in the forest besides our companions behind us. How do I perception? Where is it? My brain, I can do this.
I believe in you.
Person.
You got this.
I believe in you, Cortina.
The only living creatures around you are your party and the animals that are within your party.
Okay. Just keeping an eye out.
Oh, no, that's good. It's not paranoia, it's being smart. Especially
No,
after
just
everything.
it's getting dark, so it's black out here. I can see just something coming out.
If you prefer, I think I have a torch somewhere in here, or... Would you
I'm
prefer
fine.
a torch? You sure?
Yeah. Because I mean,
Prefer
if they can't see me because I'm not where I don't have a torch, you know, I prefer that, to be honest with you.
I suppose. I don't know. I've always been... I don't know. I like the light. I have the gift of seeing in the dark, but... I
Well,
don't...
that's nice. That makes sense.
I try not to shy
How's
away
everybody
from
else
the
doing?
light. Oh, they're, probably about as well as you're imagining.
Okay. It's just you
Gloom.
seem like the very caring person of the group. I'm not saying I don't care. I just don't inquise to everyone like you do. So I was just checking.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just curious about people. I never got the chance to be social, if that makes any sense. You know,
Uh-huh.
back home, I mean, it was just me and Father Albanese pretty much. I'd go into town, get some pastries or some general goods for him, and everyone just scorned me. No one liked me. So,
Why?
like deadpan and just motion at himself. You know, the horns, the complexion.
Oh, right. She kind of sits there, she just like tilts her head to the side as she's like motions to herself in her red scaly skin.
You know that. Appreciate that
Yeah,
though.
I get it.
You. God, that was weird. You genuinely didn't see anything wrong with me.
No. Was I supposed to?
I mean, everyone else usually does.
This is gonna sound really cheesy, but I like to get to know people before I judge them, because it's on the inside is what counts. She kind of elbows him, but because her elbow's a little higher, it's more of like she elbows him in the shoulder.
Yeah. See, God, you have a really strong elbow. But yes, that's exactly. No, you're fine. But no, yeah, it's. I wish more people were like you. You know, like you just said.
Parents raised me right, I guess. They raised me on very, very traditional values.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, they were.
Except they were trying to me be a baker, shoving that down my throat. I didn't like that. I don't like that at all.
You don't like baking?
Well, I don't mind baking. I just, it gets old after a while. I just remember my grandparents telling me crazy stories about our ancestry, which was cool. Which, I don't know why we couldn't go do those things. Why can't we live that life? But I guess not. I have to be a baker. No, I ran away.
You know what? More power to you, and I hope we're living up to your family's legacy.
Hopefully. So far, we're all doing great. I mean, great as great can get right now. We're not going to talk about what happened a few hours ago.
We're going to have to talk about it sooner or later. I'm not. Everyone is hurting, to say the least. I want to make sure everyone's okay before we go back in there.
That's actually fair. That's fair.
There's more to fighting than just the body. Got to get your head in it. And trust me,
Yeah.
I'm not the greatest fighter, so I have to use my head a lot.
You magic wielders have to do all that
Well, no,
mystical stuff.
no,
And she's
no,
like
no, no, no.
waving her fingers in front of her, like pretending to do mystical magic things.
No, it's not just that. I mean, preparation, research. I mean, these heroes, we don't even know all of their names yet. Surely they're recorded somewhere, right? We can go to the library tomorrow, see what we're actually getting into, prepare. Everyone here just rushes into things, and that scares me. Because I don't want to lose any of them or you. So I just want to be careful.
I feel the same way. I mean, they're very they're good companions. They're good people. And I do agree. Maybe we should look into this a little bit deeper, via book. I wasn't sure what word to use. I don't read very often. I just do what I'm told most of the time.
I'll tell you what. If you want, I'm not telling you, if you want, I'll be going to the library tomorrow anyway to research on these fallen heroes and some other things. I would not be opposed to your company.
I think that's a fantastic idea, and I will join you on your escapade to the library.
Wonderful. Alright, I'm sure Gloom's getting worried since we're out of eyesight. Should we go back?
Speaking of Gloom, she's gonna say, "Guys, I'm sorry. I just need a minute. I need to stop."
Oh shit.
And she's gonna stop walking.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I just need a minute.
If you're tired, you can always ride on.
I'm not riding on the dog.
Oxley.
She's gonna.
All right.
If she can walk like a little bit out of there, well, they can see me anyways. But
it has to be.
She doesn't want to see them.
Out of 60 feet. Like, you got 60 feet to walk. That's about it.
60 feet in raw darkness for her. She's the only one who can't see.
That's my distance. I got 60 feet of dark vision, guys.
I can just imagine like little squelches, like little frog squelches as she walks.
I mean, obviously,
she's gonna walk away from it.
I'm just like envisioning clown shoes when you say frog squelches.
No, it's gonna be more like a.
Yeah.
Stop back there.
Does anybody know if Gloom's okay?
Just kind of keeps half an eye on Gloom, just kind of like looking, keep an eye on her. She wanders off if she wanders off.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Cortina and Creed probably like just now got back and just. So what's going on? Where's Gloom going?
No idea, but she needs a minute, I suppose. I love this. Go to lean down to Char and just go, I ship him.
Char's gonna lightly chuckle and put his hand over his face.
We need a romance. This is all about the adventure. So far, we just had tragedy and some death. We must expand our horizons if we are to become true adventurers. Now we have. Yes.
Speaking of Corthina and Creed, Corthina, are you feeling okay?
I mean, confused as to what we experienced, but yeah, other than that, I mean, that's just swirling around up in there.
Okay. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm hearing things.
You're hearing things.
What are you hearing? She's
I
like
don't know.
not taking her eyes off of Gloom. She's trying to like. Corthina's like keeping her eyes locked on Gloom.
I just.
And she's asking.
Just things. I just can't understand them. And I don't know. And Char takes out the gauntlet that Gloom had been holding onto. I thought it was something to do with this, but if Corthina's okay, then I don't know. Something about the spores, maybe.
You want me to take the gauntlet for a minute?
just don't think I should be the one holding on to it right now.
I'll hang on
Okay.
to it. She holds her hand out.
Char gives her the gauntlet.
Okay.
You sure you're okay, Corthina?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you for being concerned, though.
If you start hearing the voices too, then let me know. I can hold
I'll
on
say
to
something.
it.
We'll pass it off to the next person.
All right.
Okay, Gloom's gonna start walking back. Okay, we can keep going now.
Are you good? Creed's gonna immediately drop to her height, pop the squat again. Don't
I'm
bullshit
fine.
me.
I just, this forest just makes me feel sick sometimes.
Did you go hurl over there?
No. Why do you want to know that?
You just said you were sick.
I felt sick. I didn't. Okay, let's just keep walking.
If you don't mind me asking, what were you doing over there?
Yeah, what were you doing? Because I could totally see you.
What was Gloom doing?
Just standing there
You
staring
tell
at the
us,
tree.
Gloom. What were you doing over
Standing
there?
there menacingly.
I think. Okay, she was definitely talking to herself. I don't know if you could hear it, but maybe you saw
Oh,
her.
I can't
maybe
hear
like
it. I just could see you. So I'm
yeah,
just like, okay.
you could probably see her maybe pacing a little bit and talking to herself. And then she felt good and took a deep breath and came back.
Okay. Well, obviously I didn't hear
Shu-
anything, but I just
Shu
saw you.
wakes
And I'm
up from all the commotion.
So let's keep going, guys.
all right, we're good to keep walking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm feeling oddly better.
Yeah.
Okay. Someone keep an eye on Cortina because she has the gauntlet. Gloom, I'm going
Yes,
to
we
keep
can
an eye
trust
on
you.
you.
Oh, okay.
Rathina has the gauntlet?
Yeah.
Well,
Right
yeah,
now.
because Char was feeling sick, so it's my turn to hold it for a little bit.
Who
We'll be
has the hammer
fine.
thingy?
Goodness gracious.
Is it my turn to hold the hammer?
No.
Should someone else hold the hammer? Or who has
Probably.
the hammer?
I still have
Probably for the
it.
best.
Yeah, I'll say Creed has it. If he's still feeling fine, I don't see why he can't still hold it.
No, they have a point. If I don't want to let go of it now, then why would I? I don't know how these things work, but I am precautious.
Lavender's
la-
going to kind of drawl into herself and go, "Give it to Gloom. I'm not touching the damn thing."
Oh, honestly, I was gonna say Lavender do it because she hasn't held anything, but okay, never mind. She doesn't want it.
Isn't the hammer
Yeah,
like
Lavender's
40 pounds?
I was gonna say, do you want to carry this, Gloom?
No.
Alright, then.
I mean, I could always
No.
hold.
Lavender's
No,
just
you
going,
aren't.
you
You
just
just,
already
got done
saw it.
holding the claw. We don't know how this works yet. I'm not hearing anything. I'm not feeling sick.
Give it to
Barks.
the dog.
Yeah, let's see if Barksley can become holding your honor.
Alright.
I don't know if that's a good idea, to be honest with you, but okay. I mean,
I do want to find a dog that's got a hammer.
I suppose it couldn't hurt. If the dog starts feeling weird, obviously we'll just drop it, so.
can the dog carry the hammer is actually the true question.
I imagine so. The dog's pretty massive.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
If
Honestly,
we
that'll
all-
go great for this.
Yeah, Creed's gonna pop a squat, animal whisperer, hold.
Now you just got a dog with a hammer.
Yeah, we just got a dog dragging a hammer like it's a giant stick.
I imagine it's like barely noticed it's holding it. Like it can comfortably hold Shu or Gloom.
Shu waddles over to Gloom as he says, "Can I take a look at your hands?"
Sure.
Okay. Shu grabs the back of her hand just to look at her palm for a bit, measures it out using a little stick, and then just nods before getting back onto the dog.
Okay. Can I ask how much the gauntlet, how much weight the gauntlet is?
The gauntlet is about 5 pounds.
Damn.
And if we start walking, can I mage hand the gauntlet to me? And my mage hand is invisible.
Okay.
It's crazy.
You're gonna try to take
Oh,
it
okay.
from me?
I'm just gonna ignore these floating gauntlet that comes past me.
If you're taking, so if you're gonna try to do that, I'm gonna need you to make a sleight of hand check,
Okay.
and it's got to
Come on.
beat Corthina's passive perception.
22.
Well, you
Jesus
succeed.
Christ.
Shit.
Dear Saloon.
Yeah, you beat it, obviously.
Okay.
I guess that beats Creed's too. Yeah, shit.
I was gonna say it's gonna probably be, which is kind of crazy because we're all looking at each other.
Hey, she's a sneaky rogue. Alright.
Let's keep walking.
Let's go back home.
Very Scooby-Doo.
Very
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo.
That's wild.
Okay. So as you guys continue to walk through the forest, you walk throughout the whole night. You don't feel tired because you guys had just spent a decent amount of time resting already. And as morning breaks, you find you're still in the forest and you continue traveling. And it's late afternoon by the time you actually arrive to the border of the forest. And as you step out of the forest, all of the muted and weighted feelings and emotions, the senses, all return to normal, and it feels as though everything is everything's just kind of taken weight off of you. Coming out of the
Lavender
forest.
immediately stops and holds up her fist, kind of like army style. Wait.
Does that include what you sent me?
No.
Oh.
Wait for what?
It's around this moment. I can imagine that Kirkustan age will show up around now. Best be careful. I do not wish to see that freak.
You
What?
want me to
Yeah.
send Lyra out, see if she can find him beforehand?
I mean, go right ahead. But
Yeah.
I doubt you'll find anything. That
Yeah.
little bugger's crafty.
Alright, Lyra, scout.
Actively looking for the NPC.
Yeah. We're all paranoid.
Yeah.
Alright, Lyra has passive perception of 16. Do they say anything?
What's the radius on her search?
Well,
Oh,
if it's
damn.
daytime,
Huh?
I mean, if it's daytime, she's able to see, unimpeded. She does have advantage on,
Well, yeah,
any
but
checks are, outside.
you're still a couple of miles away from Stone Call, right? So
Well, yeah, we're just scouting the area to see if, the Kickless Nage is around.
like
So I'm gonna
is
say,
it within the next couple of miles?
Yeah, I was gonna say, keeping a close eye on the next, half mile.
Yeah, that's he's not there.
Very good. Well, doesn't look like she's seeing anything.
Well, let's go forward. But if he messes up again, I'm not dealing with him.
If he tries to take anything of ours, I unfortunately agree with you.
Feed him to the backpack it is.
Maybe not quite that, but we'll decide when the time comes.
And Lavender's just going to go, oh, wait a moment. And just kind of think of something. She's going to take the hammer from Woofsy and go, how about the Mimic hold on to it? I'm not holding on to this thing any damn longer than I have to, but the Mimic should be safe enough. I imagine she's held a lot of treasure before.
If you believe so. I don't think I feel any different from when I was carrying it, if it used to fall back to me.
Well, wasn't the mimic right on top of the gauntlet
I think it was
when I
right
found it?
next to
I don't remember.
Yeah, I imagine. And
Yeah. Also, in the actual hideout, the mimic was on top of the scroll of cancer.
Okay, I can't remember where. And it was right next to the...
Yeah, it was in the same area, same general area. The gauntlet was on the other side of the room.
Okay.
Speaking of that, Char, do you have a moment?
Oh, yeah.
Do you still have that key thing?
The one from the ruins, right?
Yes, that's the one. You said you
Yeah.
were having trouble reading it?
Yeah, I feel like I need a translator or something.
We still got a few miles. That's a few hours that I could try to take a crack at it.
That sounds great.
And then another question, if you do not mind. When we get back, I'm going to be researching some things, and I humbly request your help. You're a holy man, and you might be able to give aid.
Yeah, of course.
All right, thank you. All right, now let's have a look-see at whatever DC's. I'm just gonna look at the key.
Okay. So on the key, it's on the cylinder itself. You find symbols on there. It's like I said, it's similar to the other key. It's just the symbols are different. You imagine that the language is the same between the two.
It's nothing I recognize. Maybe we bring this back to your friend, right?
Hopefully.
Thought I would get lucky. Oh well.
I'm sure he'll be happy to look at it. And he probably has experience since he looked at the first one.
It might be worth studying with him, see if I could figure it out alongside him, or at least figure out how to figure out future ones of these so we don't have to go back and forth and yeah.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he can make like a code or something, or like a cipher.
Yeah, exactly.
That would really speed things up.
Or, ooh. What if we get sending stones?
That sounds expensive.
I mean, it could be, but saves us walking 20-some miles over the course of 2 days through a muggy forest and people hearing things.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, John.
Oh, for what?
I don't know, letting me take a look at it and send you to help when it comes to the library later.
I mean, we're part of the same party. I wouldn't mind doing that for you.
Oh, yeah. Listen, the way I'm seeing it, we're a family. This whole group of people is basically my family. I enjoy hanging out with you guys. Even if it is becoming close to dying and seeing visions of the future or past or whatever it was, and...
I never asked. What did you see in your vision, Creed?
Where's the... Creed's gonna just immediately get 1,000-yard stare again. just immediately.
Char's going to look in the direction that he's staring. Did I miss something?
Sorry. I'll tell you more about it in the library. That's part of what I'm trying to research.
Oh, okay. Then I guess we better head back.
Yeah.
Okay. And as you guys arrive up to the gates, the guards look at you and they look you up and down. All of you look a little different than before.
Is it the bags under my eyes?
Probably. I don't know.
Lavender's skin is noticeably darker, and her hair is noticeable, as well as the rest of her is more wintry. Well, I suppose that's to be expected.
Doesn't matter to me. Come on through.
Alright. Well, civilization.
So-called civilization.
What time is it? What time do we get back at?
It's about maybe 7 p.m. And as you're, I don't know which way are you guys going at this point?
Excuse me, guards. Is the library still open? You guys surely have a library in a city of scholars.
Oh, of course, the Grand Library of Denier. That's where all the scholars. Oh, that's where all the scribes live. Basically live there. You know, they're up until the wee hours of the evening.
That's mighty convenient.
You know, although I'm not sure if the castle guards will let you in, but who knows? Maybe.
Yeah. Worse they can... No, I'm not going to say that. They could say much worse things. Thank you.
Watch those words.
And the other guard kind of nudges the first guard, says, "Yeah, the worst thing he could say is, no, I don't really want to like you. I had you, you know, I've already experienced your best friend." As he's nudging his buddy, and the guy just starts breaking down.
Oh no!
Char.
Okay.
That sounds like a personal blow. Are you okay?
Do you need a drinking buddy?
No, I'm on duty. I'm on an evening duty. Just ignore them. They're just being mean.
I'll see you in the
They're
bar.
being assholes.
It's walking.
Shoe
Yeah,
marches
we'll
to
see in the
the
bar
manor.
If the library
Fuck
isn't
you.
open, I'll meet you at the tavern.
No,
Drinks are
of
on me.
course. And so
That's so bad.
as you begin to walk through the residential quarter, you notice that a cloaked figure begins to not so subtly follow you.
Oh. I turn and look at said cloaked figure.
Wow, no subtleties, okay.
Shoe just doesn't know. It just keeps walking.
Just the cloaked figures, cloaked look anything like the ones that previously followed us?
Yes.
Lavender's just kind of just going to growl, while either it's Kickless Mage or it's one of those damn spies. I say we take him out now. Get it over with. Kill
We're
him.
in the city.
No. Okay, no.
No.
Hold up. Just one. Let's come here for a second. Keep following me. We're walking, yada, yada, yada. So what's going to happen is at this corner here, you guys are going to stop. Lavender, you're going to tie your shoe. I'm going to go around the corner. All you need to do is dilly-dally for about a minute, okay? Trust me.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Alright?
We go around the corner.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Oh
guys...
no, Lavender, your shoe's undone.
Yep. A lot. Lavender bends down.
Alright, I'll meet up with you guys later. Creed's going to go
I'm
around
so
the
glad I don't
corner.
have to worry about tying my shoes.
Yes. Creed is going to go around the corner, and I'm going to use the best spell ever. I'm going to cast Snare. I
Okay.
can finally use this fucking spell, but it takes 1 minute to cast.
Oh dear God.
All right. So who's in the back currently? So
Maybe Gloom. I feel like she'd probably be towards the back.
Char is behind Lavender. I don't know how much of the back that is, because I think Lavender and
Where's Shoe?
Christina are walking together.
Yeah.
Shoe's probably marching towards the front.
Okay. So it'd be Gloom then.
Okay. So the cloaked figure begins to approach Gloom and begins to express a greeting.
She puts a
And,
dagger to him if he gets close enough.
and well, he's about 5 feet away and says, "Greeting, adventurers. I was sent to find you and send
Who are
a
you?
message. My name is not important.
Okay, then who's the message from?
Well, I'm sure you've seen him before. And I was curious about how true what I've heard of you is. It is. I've never really imagined those of your particular stature to be of such noteworthiness, but, you've impressed some important individuals. And I've been sent to ask you to do something."
And what is that?
Well, you see, there is a man that is causing some loose ends. And I imagine you've met Setheric, yes? And he has sent me to ask you to take care of these loose ends.
Huh.
Like, take him out?
In a manner of speaking.
It's always a manner of speaking. Just say you want them dead and they'll be dead.
Fine.
But why should we listen to
If
you?
you wish to beat around the bush, we can do that. Because I know you seek power.
Ah, very well.
So what's the reward?
And that's not up for me to decide. I am simply a messenger.
Oh.
And
Are
who
we
is it you
supposed to meet?
Sorry,
So
what
I
did
guess who we
Gloom
going
say?
to-
Oh, I was gonna say, are we supposed to meet Sethric or something?
No, not yet. If you complete this mission in the way that it's meant to be completed, then certainly, I'm sure that could be arranged. But the individual at hand, his name is Darvis Velen. Here, let me put that into chat. Okay, Darvis Velen. You know, he seems to be a bit sloppy, a little bit reckless. And his missteps have attracted the attention of certain meddlesome groups, which I'm sure some of you might find untrustworthy. And you could probably guess who I mean. And if he isn't dealt with immediately, the consequences might be disastrous.
Well, I suppose we'll be the judges of that. It was rather blatant of him to send you and such. But, well, I suppose that is what it is.
Well, would you like for me to partake in the subtleties of what this other faction that seemed to be garnering for your attention? Or would you prefer bluntness and directness that we offer? And honesty?
I'll take bluntness any day.
Of course.
Well, I suppose then we'll be on our way, unless you have anything else you wish to tell us.
Well, I
I'm
only
curious
simply
about
gave
what he
you a
has to say.
name.
Yeah.
I still have yet to provide the rest of the details and the information.
Oh, to be quite honest, I expected us to have to do all the legwork.
No. Even the most seasoned of hunters might want a direction to go.
That'd be great.
He's holed up in a little hideout to the north. It's not too far from Beinhold. An unremarkable place for an unremarkable man. We've already tracked his movements. He is guarded, but where he is hardly impenetrable for those of your skill sets. So, we are simply asking you to kill him.
Any particular way?
He knows too much, and if he's allowed to speak with the wrong people, everything that we have built will be jeopardized.
Oh, I suppose no head then.
If you want to provide the head, then that's fine.
Oh, I figured your enemies would just resurrect him, or you speak with dead, or one of those paltry magics.
Resurrection is a chore, to say the least, and we have methods of ensuring that it is not done.
Ah, very well then.
Do you have any way to guarantee that we'll be rewarded for doing this task?
I can only offer you the information that I have been told to provide. And Sethric, as you may know, has power and information, and he can provide plenty of both.
Was that the only thing you wanted us to do? Because you said loose ends, like it was plural.
He is a loose end, and I'm sure we will be in touch for more.
Okay.
And I'm certain that those of a simpler heritage can accomplish a task like this. I'm sure you'll rise to the occasion.
Lavender's just going to glance at Char and see if he reacted at all to that.
Char's a little not as soft, a little bit much more sharper and kind of like just nodding.
I would advise
Yes,
that you keep your more fragile companions, and he kind of, makes a glimpse over at Gloom, out of the way. We wouldn't want any unnecessary distractions.
What's that supposed to mean?
Never mind. Handle this quickly, and you will have the gratitude of the individuals far above your station. Go with haste. The longer you wait, the closer disaster creeps. And he turns to walk away.
Question: did Creed's snare spell ever go off?
That depends.
I was wondering about that.
I haven't heard him I haven't heard him say anything.
Yeah, you guys are definitely talking for more than a minute. So,
So
Creed's like waiting around the corner for him to come around, and that just never happened.
There's actually walks off in a different direction.
Yeah, I was gonna say he like walked back the way he came.
That's
So
horrible. Sorry.
Shu never
Sorry,
noticed him and just kept walking ahead, so he is just lost at this point.
I imagine Woofsy is with him, but absolutely no help.
Is the guy like out of earshot, eye shot? Like,
no, I mean, as long as you guys aren't doing anything to, stop him or get him to, prevent him from leaving, like, yeah, he's gonna leave earshot.
Yeah. Oh, for the comedic effect, Sir Barkington just walks him around the corner straight into the snare.
No! No! Oh
Wait.
my!
Athena looks around the corner.
I see a dog
We
dangling
tried.
3 feet in the air. Oh my! Okay.
did you catch him?
No,
No!
of course he didn't.
Oh my god! I'm so sorry, Zorbaki. Oh my god. Okay. Dispel. And he's gonna like hold his arms out to catch the dog.
Dog
He's-
is fucking
Oh,
drops
God.
on you. It's fucking a huge dog.
Oh, I think I pulled something. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Lavender's just going to help Creed out, get the dog down. I guess go well. It turns out he offered us a deal.
What? You guys talked to him? What was I
Apparently
setting this
he's
up
one-
for? Why didn't you say something?
He's,
Did you not hear
he's
about
slowly
the
turning
video?
Italian.
Oh.
Why didn't you say something?
Why didn't you say something?
It's 'cause-
Apparently he's one of Sethric's goonies.
Yeah.
yes. Didn't
Job
wish to call out to you, in case we could reuse the chop later. We don't want to it'll be easier for you to surprise someone you didn't know about our plan.
Yeah, I guess that again. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I use it for hunting anyways. It's not very good at the whole people catching. Especially in towns.
That's something I was actually worried about.
Well,
'Cause
Anyway.
person.
we're asked to kill Darvis Villon. He's holed up in the north. They want him dead.
Near
If I
Bangor.
may.
Sorry,
Yeah.
what?
Oh, yes.
Near Pinehold.
Yeah. Have you ever been there?
I used to live there. Yeah.
Well, then you know where we're going.
I do, yeah.
Or a little easier.
Yeah, I know
I
the
see.
area pretty well.
If I may, I suggest we get a little bit prepared, and perhaps when everyone's ready, head up to see what it's all about. Perhaps not jump straight to killing, as much fun as that may be.
I agree.
Hedge your
I have a
bets, so to speak.
Yeah.
I actually have. We gotta go to the library first.
Does anybody see Shu?
Wait, where'd he?
Oh crap! Where'd he go?
Hi.
Cortina just starts looking around frantically.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wolfsy's
man.
with them. He'll be safe.
Give me like 10 minutes. I'm gonna go pick up his trail. Do I have to roll survival to trail after them or
No,
find something?
you're able to like send out your bird, and
Yeah.
there's still enough
Oh, yeah.
light left outside that you're able to find him with no problem.
I just imagine there's
You find-
like a trail of fur and feathers.
Yeah,
You find Shu and a dog in front of like a coffee shop drinking tea or something.
I am-
Adorable.
so relieved.
Shu
Okay.
just waves at Reed when he finds him.
Alright, you good? Nothing's
He
hurt?
just- Hey, okay, I just lost y'all.
That's alright. If you need to find me or Cortina or Char, we're going to be at the library just up there. If you want, you could... You know the way back to the safe house, yes?
He nods and starts marching off towards the safe house.
I didn't mean you have to... You still need to pay... You... Okay. I didn't mean right now.
He
See you later.
Off.
See you later.
Goodbye.
He's gonna, like,
I'll see you later.
drop...
Is he okay?
He's gonna, like, drop a gold piece on the table. Just... okay.
Should someone go with him back to the safe house?
Lavender, do you want to? Unless you're intending on reading with us.
To be quite honest, I wish to look at the books. I always prefer some action, but the quietness of a library is common. And books can be just as sharp as the sword in the right circumstance.
Oh my gosh, she gets me.
Yeah. I suppose.
Oh my gosh, that was funny.
And what
Just,
about...
just for the record, I put the extra into ability point into intelligence just for no reason. Like, doesn't help the character at all. Just for the books.
You and me both, sister. You and me both.
Yeah.
Alright, and what about Gloom? I swear to God, if I turn around and you're not there.
I'm right here.
Okay. I don't think they lost the
I'll
one.
go with you.
Okay, only if you want to, okay?
Okay.
Alright.
And
Take care of
Lavender's going to
yourself.
turn to Creed. Can you tell Sir Wolfington to go with them back to our rooms?
Okay.
I believe the dogs will be better off there.
Well, Shu's already riding one of them. Sir Wolfington, follow.
I keep saying Sir Wolfington, Barkington, whatever. Fuck's sake. Whatever.
That one!
You
Follow!
named him.
And actually,
Dog follow.
why are you doing that, Gloom? Lavender, do you still have the dog food on you? Or I guess we went through
yes.
that already, huh?
Yeah, we're pretty much out of it.
Alright, fuck. Here,
Oh,
Creed's gonna, like, hand over, like, 5 gold over to Lavender. See if you can make it to the pet shop beforehand, before they close. That way they'll have something good to eat tonight, I guess.
Lavender is just going to kind of like toss the gold into her bag and just go. No, she's not even going to do that. She's going to toss it into the mimic and go, "Yep, yes, sir, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir." And just turn to walk off.
Like, fuck, that worked.
The mimic says, "Soy una buscadora de oro."
No idea what you're saying, buddy, but you get me.
Alright. That should buy us about 30-40 minutes of time. Char, Cortina.
Let's go.
Let's go.
To the library!
Lavender's going to be halfway
Alright.
down the street and just go, "Wait, what the fuck?" Then just goes think to herself,
Okay.
"I'll go to the library afterwards, whatever."
So hang on. So the party's splitting up.
Yeah.
It seems like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Creed, Corthina, Lavender, and Char are all going to the library.
Oh, Lavender is stopping by to get food first, pet food first.
Then
So she's a little behind.
Gloom, where are you going? Or is it private?
Right.
Well, okay. I think she'll meet up with Shu, but you know,
Okay.
we'll see.
Yeah, you
And
can worry
then
about whatever
we'll
she's doing later.
Shu is going to the safe house.
Yes. You
Okay.
can worry about us after the library folk.
All right.
So, are we starting with the library then?
Yes.
Okay, first things first. The other guard mentioned guards. Are there any that are gonna bar us entry?
The guards kind of stand there, and they're for sure turning people away. But as you approach, they start halt. We're not allowing ordinary visitors at this time.
I'm gonna
I'm
take
just
a,
a scholar. I'm gonna hold up Daenerys' holy symbol that I collected yesterday. We are scholars.
You are scholars. You don't look like scholars.
Mm.
We're on an assignment for
Char's
Lady Songbird. We have a
going
few
to
things
work.
we gotta do, and it requires us to read some books. Can you let us in, please?
And the guard looks to the other one. The other one just kind of shrugs, like, "All right, go ahead."
Thank you.
You guys know I have an invite into this place. I don't know if you guys know that.
Well,
I
you should
did
have
not.
said that.
I
I'm not a
That's
mind
easy.
reader.
Char just kind of looks down and just let's just keep going.
I'll remember that next time, bud. Pat.
Okay.
All right. Okay, where to start? I'm gonna go to like the librarian, I guess.
Okay. So
Are
you,
the
so
books?
so you go to the receptionist, and the receptionist there says, "Greetings, and how may I help you today?"
I'm gonna look at Char, kind of give him the go ahead, like,
Well, we were I was hoping to see if Assyrian was in right now.
Yes, I believe Asarian is in his chambers.
Is there anything else we might need? I can go see him by myself if you guys want to check out the library.
Yes, the categories, is it alphabetical?
We have one public area for the library, and it is alphabetical.
Alright, good. I know where to start looking then. Thank you. Do you need anything, Cortina?
I need to know what we're looking for first. She just sits there and just like stares at him like, I understand we're looking for things. But what am I looking for?
Well, I'll
It smells nice in here.
Should I take the key? If you're or do you
oh,
want
right,
to
yes.
go quickly?
No. Bring it to your friend. If I can't read it now, I'm not gonna learn it overnight.
Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead and go to Char's point of view here. So you go and you knock on the door to Asarian's particular chambers. He says, "Come in, come in, come in."
Hey.
Ah, yes, it's you, the one that was with the dragon.
Yeah. You decoded a cylinder for me the other
Yes,
day.
yes. Did you acquire another one?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Can I see it?
Before I hand it to you, you're not going to disclose this to anyone, yes?
I don't see why I would.
Okay. And, I have a request.
Okay. Well, what might that be?
You and I, we've known each other a good bit.
Well, like 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
That's pretty sizable. In return for giving you this knowledge or the opportunity to study this artifact that nobody has studied before, is there any way that you could get me and my compatriots access to maybe the private sections of this library?
Oh, I guess that will depend on what parts of the library you're seeking, but I can make some arrangements.
Perfect. Do you have like a writ or something I can take, or?
What will likely happen is that I will acquire whatever materials you need and bring it here to this office.
Perfect. And do you perhaps have a ascending stone or anything?
Oh, we
So
do.
we
We could certainly arrange to have one made, of course.
Yeah, it would be a lot quicker, and we could relay this information a lot faster if we didn't have to travel there and back quite often.
Yeah, I completely understand, and I know it's a rough trek each way.
Okay. Here's the cylinder. I'll go return to my friends, and I'll let them know that we might have some access.
Okay, and he takes the cylinder back, and he's examining it as you leave.
Did you guys find anything while I was gone?
I guess what would you have been looking for?
We went to the D section of the books, and Cortina, you can see Creed immediately like going through, just like, all right, we're looking for things on the demonology, or holy texts, or unholy texts,
Okay.
or
very
infernal
specific.
texts.
Glancing. But Corthina kind of sits there and like thinks off in another direction, and she wanders off kind of haphazardly, and she is looking specifically for a text on the temple we went to, specifically if there is one.
On demons?
The temple we were just at.
I think she's going to research the heroes. Creed is looking for demons.
Oh, you're going. Okay, so Corthina, you are able to find some books that kind of illustrate the histories, the various histories of the ancient heroes themselves. And Creed, you're able to find a great number of fictional demon stories. The first one, of course, that you find is titled "My Lover is a Demon."
Ooh la la.
You put that one down. You open up the you look at the next one. It is The Demon Diaries. You put that one down.
I know this is kind of cruel, but I guess to imagine as he's going through this, like some scholar passes by and just kind of thinks to himself, like mutters like a demon looking at demon shit.
Demon on demon.
I imagine like someone would be cruel enough in this place.
And you see another book that says Demons for Dummies.
That's the one I'm going to take. Okay. No, I need more. Fuck! Okay. Creed's gonna... This is gonna be weird for a library. Do they have Bibles of the various gods? Like, I have Ilmater's in his pocket.
They have various scriptural references, but a lot of this, it feels very much like a public library. So you can probably find some Bibles that are written in very bad, very poorly in common.
And still shoveling as many as he can. Okay. There's that. Infernal. Surely they have to have something on the Infernal. Any luck looking for infernal text, or is it more the same?
You find a book that says The Devil's Cookbook.
I need to save that one for later. But yeah, I imagine Corthina comes back with like a book and finds the table Creed's at. He has like 12 like stacked on either side of him. Has his head in his hands.
Corthina's standing there with her single book. Are you okay?
No.
No?
Look, they don't fucking have what I'm looking for. None of this is fucking Look this shit.
Maybe we need to go to the castle library. Like she kind of sits there and she's like thinking out loud, because just imagine, because where she was part of the guard, she knows that area, so she's like, would there be another library that would have that stuff in it?
No, this is the largest library within
This is the only
kingdom.
library.
Yeah. So
Okay,
there might be other
then-
small libraries, but there's nothing of like specific note here. But you would recall that there is a bookshop in the merchant's quarter.
Hey.
Do you think the bookstore would have something you need?
Fuck, I don't know.
She's like currently flipping through the book she has.
You're the one that. Okay, Okay, I don't even know how to start with this. It's just.
I think
I won't tell
Char-
anybody if you want me to keep it a secret.
I think Chard finally got back, maybe.
Yeah,
To them.
and as you get back, you look at the stack of books that Creed has, and you see one of them that just simply says, "The devil made me do it, but I really wanted to anyway." And you also see another one that says, "Demonic desserts and devilish treats." And then you see another one that says, How to train your demon in 10 easy steps."
He's having problems
With what?
trying to find what he's looking for, which he's being very cryptic about.
No,
I'm just gonna put this out here. I talked with a Syrian, and he said that we don't exactly have access to the more private areas, but if there's anything we're looking for, he can grab it and bring it for us.
There you go.
And
You just ask that guy.
I don't know if that helps with the demon taming.
Creed's gonna like
Or-
slowly stand up from his table and like creep around it over the chart. I am being dead serious right now. Any Bible, any infernal text, anything on demons, devils, fiends, the like.
And in Creed's hand is a book titled "The Devil's Forbidden Kiss."
Not
Sorry.
Not this. He's like death gripping the book as he shows it up to you.
Char is a little like shaken. He goes back a little bit. Okay, man. I'll let him know. Corthina, you have any request?
I mean, no, I think I'm going to start cross-referencing these different heroes because they're just getting me very broad about them. I just want to know what's coming up. And she just kind of turns around and wanders back into the maze
Sure.
of shelves.
Kind of points at Creed and goes, "Okay, I'll go back to Assyrian."
No.
Oh.
I want to come with you.
Oh, if Char glances at the 10 ways to train your demon book and then goes, "Okay, we can go together." And they head over to Assyrian.
That's so funny.
Char's just weirded the fuck out. Creed looks like manic. Genuinely fucking manic right now.
Char, who is also a tiefling, and is like,
And some
okay.
passive
And I
look at
imagine
this-
Creed hasn't showered. Like, nobody's been that bad and that clean. We just got back from a forest.
Yep, and you had one guy kind of like holding his nose after he smelled char, and he looks over at the stack of books, and one of the books says, "Demons don't do laundry," and in parentheses, "and neither should you."
Dang, this is just hitting all the marks, bro. I just feel like he was blindly grabbing at some point.
Yeah, any book. But yeah, as they're walking up, Creed will actually kind of like tug in your sleeve, Char. He's like, "Okay, I'm going to sound crazy, because it was all crazy. Everything that happened there was in our heads, right?
I hope so.
Really hoping so, too. You obviously received visions. We all did.
Yeah.
I saw something. I don't know what it was. I understood it to be a fiend, a giant beast with the skull of a goat and the body of a man. And I don't know if this was real. I don't know if this was just a trick. But it said I was his.
DM, so Char studied in like a monastery. Would he like have any information about demons or know or anything?
You can certainly do a history check. You can roll for it.
Awesome. Okay.
See what you remember.
10.
Like, you know you had the holy texts inside the place where you worship, but you don't remember anything specific about demons or devils that might have looked like that.
Definitely sounds demonic.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. But look. He's gonna take out Ilmater's Bible. I have read this hundreds upon hundreds of times. No mention of whatever it was I saw. I've dabbled in other Bibles, and there is no mention of what I saw. I need to understand what that is, if it's even real.
I don't know if this helps, but in the monastery I was raised in, I remember there being a book or something about it. I just don't know what's really in it.
What monastery was it?
As somewhere maybe like on the road to the Freedom States.
Somewhere on the road to the Freedom States. That's all you're giving me?
So for a point of clarity, it was somewhere in the village in the Twilight Roads between Velathor and the Freedom States.
Oh, see, I was close. Yeah, somewhere on the Twilight Roads, but I don't know in what condition it is in right now.
Okay. If your friend can't find anything of use, I'm going to remember that. Okay?
Yeah, but hopefully we find something here first.
I hope so too.
I'm gonna knock on Assyrian's door again.
Okay. This is come in.
Hey, Assyrian, I'm back already.
It's you again.
I brought one of my friends.
Ah, I see. And what can I help you with? I've gotten to looking at this key you've given me, and is this a joke of some sort?
I don't know what you mean.
Well, you see, like this, it's written in the same language, but it's like, it's almost as if they're speaking of code, but each code is different, and I'm so confused.
Confused as in you can't help us?
No, it's going to take time to translate it. I just, it's like as if you were trying to pass a secret note to somebody, and the note simply just said, "I'm going to eat soggy waffles for breakfast," and that just doesn't make any sense.
Maybe our next trial's a glutton?
I am not quite sure, but I've noticed that these messages are not very literal. Whatever they are, the literal translations mean nothing.
If you can verify the literal translations and get that to us, we can have 6 minds working as opposed to just yours.
Well, the literal text simply means, "Bookie, bookie, have a lookie." That's what it says.
Down.
I see.
How much time are you going to need to figure this out?
Days? A week?
Cute.
Char looks like her. We have that time, right?
But yeah, probably.
Asirin, we were here to ask you if you could check the private library for any books on these topics we're looking for.
And what topics are you looking for?
Demonology, infernal legacies, fiends, anything of that nature. If there's any emphasis on a creature with not the head of a goat, but a skull of a goat.
I can certainly look into it.
Please.
I'll give you more information.
Could you also look for any books on the heroes and maybe anything on the ruins, and if you can, anything on Selûne?
I can look for things on Selûne, but as far as the ruins go, we just know that they were created and built by the ancient heroes. If you wish for a full understanding of the heroes themselves, I would recommend going to the Temple of Denier, or to the temple, the Hall of the Heroes. They will be able to provide a much more thorough knowledge.
Our plan tomorrow then, huh? More research?
More research.
Good. Research is good.
Mm.
You see Creed like instinctively reach for like the flask on his belt before he kind of balls his hand to his fist and just stops.
We should go grab Corthina. It seems pretty late now.
I imagine it might be. But anyway, best of luck.
Thank you, Assyrian. We'll see you another time.
Of course.
Take care. See you. Yes, let's find Cortina, and probably Lavender's bound to be back by now.
And as you go back and find Corthina, you kind of see that she's kind of glancing at a book that on the spine of it just says Heartstrings and Hellfire.
Interesting book.
Snaps it shut really quick. Huh? What? Throws it on the shelf. What? Did you guys find anything? What did he say? Did you find your demon books?
Not yet, but he said he'd take a look.
Okay. She holds up the book on the very broad book of the temple they were in. She's like, this is interesting, but it's not as in-depth as I was hoping for. She puts it on the shelf, just in a random spot.
Oh, you fucking hate us.
She like
You
slyly
see a
takes
very
the book she
judgy
was
librarian, just like kind of her arms crossed, tapping her foot and shaking her head.
They said we should check out the Hall of Heroes if there's anything we want to find out about the ruins or anything.
It's a great idea. We should go do that.
Tomorrow it's getting late, and I want to
Okay.
figure out where the hell Lavender went. I sent her off for food like an hour ago. I thought she would be back by now.
I imagine Lavender would get back by now, but I have a few things I want to check with the team if I can get done
Sure.
in the meantime. Well, I imagine Lavender would just quickly head off as like the three had been heading to the library to go use the 5 gold to get some dog food, which I imagine is pretty easy.
Yeah.
Then the other things, like it's been a day or two. Just wanted to check in about mainly the humanoid cloaks similar to the one Char got,
Okay.
and just checking on about the boots of Ostrax and Tinker to Sobriety as well.
And those have all been completed, and you're able to collect them with no specific issue.
So yeah, I imagine by now that the three are just like talking. I imagine just like you just see. So I just imagine you'd see this tall, like you can immediately tell she's probably Lavender. Just this tall, like really tall woman with like olive skin, dark hair, wearing like this light cloak, just kind of sitting with a book, waving at y'all. You can see the same mimic backpack on her back, so it's pretty obvious it's a disguise or something.
Oh, that's her. John, how long was I reading those books? She looks different.
She looks really different.
Okay. And are you guys within the castle walls still?
Did we leave the library?
Did you leave the library, or so did you only leave the library, or did you leave the castle walls too?
I imagine still in the library, or just about to walk out of the library.
Okay, I think we're right about to walk out.
Yeah, Lavender's in the library.
As they walk away, Corthina snatches the book she was reading back off the shelf and puts it behind her. She walks up to the counter. I want to check this one out, please. What? You don't see anything. Keep going. I'll be right out.
No, I have ears. Just
You just see Lavender, like she just say Lavender like approaches Creed and just goes, "Hey, Creed, hey, Char. New look, huh? What do you think?"
thumbs up.
Yeah, I prefer my natural look, but within these walls, a little more convenient. And you can see her holding this book. What would it be? Just a random mystery book, like a Pulp Fiction. And just gestures to Corthina. Ooh, what book do you have?
It's a temple book. And she just keeps walking out, like kind of quickly.
Walking with her like back towards the door, facing Lavender.
So which book do you have? Is it the Heartstrings and Hellfire book that you have?
Heartstrings and Hellfire is what she took out, but she's lying and saying she took the temple book out. She doesn't want anybody to know that.
All right.
She has like a small like satchel with a bunch of books in it of the same genre.
That's your guilty
Can you do
pleasure,
deception,
Corthina?
like a deception against passive perception?
No. It's going to be deception against insight if you're trying to like figure out, or it can be against passive perception.
Yeah, just imagine not actually trying to look.
If you're actually trying to look,
I just want to.
Okay.
I just want to see if Corthina can get away with it.
Are you gonna make me roll a stealth check on this?
So it's gonna be sleight of hand.
I'm keeping with my passive insight, which is 16.
Yeah, same.
My passive insight is 16 too.
Oh no, you're in trouble.
Oh
damn.
Oh.
That was a lucky roll, I swear.
It didn't show up for me. I don't know why.
16.
Okay.
It's okay. I'm glad you didn't make me roll stealth because I'm disadvantaged at stealth.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give you. So how many books do you say you have?
I'll say like 4.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give you 4 random books.
Nice.
So. Yeah. Let's do this one. But so I guess let me know when you guys are actually leaving the library if you want to talk first.
Okay. I mean, if they want to talk, Corthina's back is to the door.
Yeah, Lavender just goes to put away her book.
If we are done here, I'm gonna go into town for a bit.
Was your friend able to translate the Wow, my brain.
Icky.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
He's having a time with it. He says it's gonna take a couple of days. maybe a week.
All right.
Strange jargon, according to him.
Yeah, but
That doesn't.
If Lavenders are back by now, I guess you'd go. Well, I suppose we can look into the other individual you're tasked with.
Mm.
I'm not sure how long that might take, but maybe a few days.
Tarvis Feller. You said you were from Beinhold, Creed. Does that name ring a bell or anything to you? Or?
Jarvis? What? I don't think so. Mr. DM, does Darvis ring any? Oh no, I'm dead. Am I back?
You're here.
Yep.
Okay.
I can still hear you.
Yeah, Darvis. Does that? I don't think that name rings any bells, but just in case, do I need to roll anything?
If you want to roll, you can, but I'm just gonna say you don't know who the guy is.
Yeah, it's not the name I know of. I mean, granted, I didn't know many people's names because they didn't want to introduce themselves, but yeah, I know the land better than the people.
I guess we'll have to ask around if we get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what is the deal with these individuals? No one ever filled me in.
We're asked to kill
I'm sorry. What did you? How long?
You know, maybe we shouldn't be talking about this in the library.
Probably not, no.
You know.
Yes.
Let's go, guys.
Alright.
Question: would Corthina recognize Lavender? I'm not sure if it would be in character for her.
Honestly, probably not. But she's probably gonna sit there and be like, "They're talking to her." I'm gonna assume we know her. Like, she just makes like really broad assumptions.
All right. I suppose back to
Remind
the.
me to new people.
And as you guys exit the library, one of the guards that you recognize comes up to you and he says, "Ah, adventurers! Thought I saw you coming in," and it is Lysandreth, Captain Lysandreth. And Creed hasn't met him, but the other three of you have.
Captain?
Yes. I have a request for you from Lady Songbird. She is asked to see you immediately.
Like right
All of
now,
us?
immediately?
Yes, right now, and I'm sure you could fill in the rest of your party. I know they're somewhere, but perhaps you could fill them in later. But she requested your audience right away.
All right, let's go. Corthina just immediately starts following.
If you insist.
We're getting more invitations. And Lavender is just going to lean over to Creed. Oh, he's some important guy. I'm pretty sure we ran into him a long time ago. Something important. You know how it is.
So Corthina has a history with him because he's the captain of the guard, and she's spent time with him before.
Yeah.
But as he takes you to Lady Songbird's estate, and he knocks on the door, and the butler opens the door up and allows you inside, and takes you back to her study. She says, "Ah, adventurers! I heard you had come back into town. I have a urgent quest that I wish for you to complete."
Okay.
So
We need like a quest board. Keep track of all these.
Yeah.
So there is a man that we would like to have access to, and we would like for you to go and capture him for us, and bring him back for questioning.
Okay.
Presumably alive, I suppose.
Yes, please.
Don't want to resurrect.
Resurrection is a very expensive process, and we would prefer not
Oh yes, you're
to
also
rely on that.
patriarchs, so
So, the man that I am referring to, he's a very dangerous man. Not because he's particularly powerful, but because of a lot of the information he knows and his particular involvement with Garusian's shadow. His name is Darvis Velen.
Oh, I knew it.
Davider's going to
Sorry,
try
that was
to.
out of character. That was out of character. Sorry, that was in my head.
I honestly could not tell if it was me.
Me, that's
Even in her
fucking
head,
knew it.
you guys can't hear it, obviously. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's so funny.
And see, Darvis has probably a wealth of knowledge, and his particular involvement has been exposed, probably due to his own carelessness, but he has informations, he has names, plans, locations, but I do know that he also is involved with a lot of the trade with Velethor, and that's how we've come to find so many infernal artifacts as of late, that we take great efforts in trying to destroy. If I would appreciate if you could all take this time to go up towards Bindhold, which is where we believe he is.
Yes.
Before we
Yes.
make any commitments, is there a reward for doing this?
Of course.
Yes, quite.
Of course.
If it's Songbird, we're gonna get rewarded. Okay, okay, Char, we're fine.
And second, have you procured any of these infernal artifacts recently?
Just the ones that we destroyed at the temple lately. We're still trying to nail down the exact trade routes that they take. We believe that he will be a key link to acquiring this information.
Okay, you want him alive, though?
Yes. Killing him outright would waste a critical opportunity. And we need to think strategically here.
Corthina looks at the others, and then looks at Lady Songbird, and she goes, Sethric wanted us to kill him.
And Lavender's just going to kind of glare at Corthina and go, well, yes. Now, yeah, I was thinking I had planned that we would just go forward and see what he was like in person. I suppose we'll have to decide now then. If we wish
I was going to
honor
question him
Lady
if we found
Songbird.
him.
Wait, is this in audible range of Lady Songbird here?
Well, Corthina tells Lady Songbird that. Like that Sethric gave us orders to go kill him instead.
Sethric is in contact with you.
Yeah, he sent us a cloaked man. I'm sorry, I didn't recognize him. And that's what he told us to do. I mean, personally, I was hoping we'd get to talk to him first, because I don't know. To me, it's just kind of a random send us off to go kill somebody without giving an explanation as to why. But now you're telling us you want him alive for reasons, for these other reasons, which makes sense. And I just feel like it would be in your best interest to know what our previous orders earlier this afternoon were.
Of course, and I very much appreciate it. Perhaps we can use this to our advantage. Maybe you could frame it as though he had died, when really you just simply captured him.
I would not be against that, but please understand. We'll try our best to keep him alive, but I would not hesitate to think that such people that had tasked us to kill him would send others to make sure the job is done, or to follow up.
It's a well-placed
I agree with
illusion
Lavender
spell.
thinking that way.
A well-placed illusion spell might do the trick to throw people off.
Okay.
Certainly better than the one Shu did to imitate you, I suppose.
Well, I imagine that I am not a foot and a half shorter than I am currently, so that might...
Oh, so she's like 4 foot tall, damn.
No, when Shu is like.
No, isn't like she's 3 feet tall?
Yeah. So she's not 4 feet tall. She's like 5'6".
Oh damn.
So okay, then I feel she looks at Lavender. She's like following up with, I agree that he's gonna send someone before us or whatever. I feel like we should leave immediately. Go get the others and go.
Tomorrow morning, we've been walking all day. I just got to the library. I suppose we rest.
Of course.
That's my understanding, anyway.
Yes, take your make sure you get a good night's rest. But time is of the essence. If you take too long, you do risk losing him. We know that he's guarded, and we know that he's probably aware that he's being hunted. He's been unusually quiet as of late.
You
Okay.
give us funding for horses or something to make the journey faster?
We can arrange for that, certainly. I will send a messenger to Lord Wisterion, and he can provide adequate number of horses.
Okay.
Good.
Nice. That'll make it faster.
So, please bring
I feel
him back
comfortable
alive.
going and laying down.
The
We will.
The information he carries could change everything.
Well,
We'll bring him back a breathing.
Yes, breathing.
yeah.
Mhm.
And of
Oh.
course, should you find any more of the infernal artifacts, please deliver them to me, and so we may dispose of them appropriately.
I suppose we must. If there's
Parthenia
war,
just nods.
Char's just nodding along too.
yeah.
Nice.
Well, then I suppose we'll be off unless you have anything you want to add, Creed.
I mean, if we got the horses organized, we set out early in the morning.
Yeah, the horses and then I don't know the song. I'll tell her and whatever. Damn. That's terrible.
That's
Lisa,
sunrise.
I
Let's
don't
go.
know-
We gotta go inform everybody else.
Alright. You guys go do that. I'm gonna... Yeah.
So,
Creature's just like awkwardly finger got out.
Char's kind of like,
Are you guys leaving? Are we leaving?
Yeah, that's it. Let's get going.
let's
See you
go.
later.
Okay.
See you
We
later,
should-
lady.
Corthina's
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
lollygag
yeah.
behind. Corthina's gonna lollygag behind. And like you guys like leave. Right?
We never left. No, we left. I left.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say
was
she's
just,
lollygagging
we're
behind.
left,
She looks
yeah.
at Lady Songbird. She looks at Lady Songbird and she reaches into her personal satchel to look for the gauntlet. And she kind of like starts looking and she's like, what the heck? And she just sits there and just starts shaking her bag and she's like, "Ugh." And she just immediately
All right,
faints over
Gloom.
the
Gloom.
Is everything okay,
Damn.
Corthina?
She looks at Lady Songbird and she's like, I had the gauntlet. And it got snatched out of my bag.
You had
By
the
one of my-
gauntlet of. You had the gauntlet from the. So the artifacts that we needed from the hideout. You did have one?
I had one, and my intention was to bring it back to show you, because it's causing problems for the group. Like, when somebody holds it too long, they start acting funny, or they get headaches, or whatever. It's just causing problems, and I don't want my friends to hurt, and so I was going to come bring it back, because I know you guys have
Yes, of course. And
snatched.
if you can, if possible, you should try to stop by here tomorrow on your way out.
If I
And-
can get my little grubby hands on it, I promise I will stop by as we're grabbing the horses.
Because some
I'll
of
bring
those effects are more permanent.
I know. That's... Yeah, I understand.
Especially if
And then she turns around.
someone
Huh?
especially if someone bonds with the artifact. It can lead to disastrous results.
That's what I'm afraid of. That's genuinely what I'm afraid of. And she sits there and she kind of gives like a little salute thing. She's like, I'll do my best. And she turns and walks out.
All right. Thank you, Corthina. All right.
And she comes up to the rest of you guys.
Let's head back.
Yeah, I wonder how Shu and Gloom are doing.
Yeah, you guys.
Cut to them.
Yay.
Yeah, you guys go catch up with them. I'll meet with you later.
Yeah, can you guys want to check on them? I have someplace I want to stop by before we leave out tomorrow.
All right, Char. Teach them. Cortina, it looks like it's you and me. I still don't know if Cortina can recognize Lavender or not.
She just kind of stares at her, kind of confused. Like, yeah, we're going to the safe house. She kind of like looks back at the other guys and looks at Lavender like, who are you leaving me with?
And you can tell Cortina can tell that Lavender is kind of pissed off at her. Just kind of restrained, but you just get the feeling you're not vibing.
And you have a nice, quiet walk all the way back to the safe house. And by quiet, I mean uncomfortably and awkwardly quiet.
Yeah, I imagine if like there was one last little thing I want to get to do when we got back, but I don't want to interrupt like Shu or whatever. But I was just going to like, as Cortina and Lavender walk into the safe house, Lavender's just going to rip off her cloak, and you can see like her hair, the flowers in her hair, like her skin and hair completely change, like freckles appear, a bunch of stuff just happens, and I imagine it's kind of a big reveal, and she just goes, "What the fuck were you saying back there?"
Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me absorb what just happened here. Hold on. And she just sits there and steps back a minute, and she's like, first of all, cool cloak. Second, what do you mean? What did I say? What did I say wrong?
Lavender isn't loud, like, but she's like, you can just feel it radiating off her, like she's keeping her voice down. But she's like going, you mentioned we were given another quest for the same dude to kill him by her enemies. I thought we agreed we were still going to figure it out. We were going to judge our options, see exactly what's going on. We just got back from a forest. We barely survived. And Lavender's just going to stop, and Lavender's going to start, but she's just going to stop, be like, I had to kill, and then she's just going to pause that, and you can tell something's troubling her, and she's just going to go, anyway, we still have so much we need to learn about them. How are we going to learn, understand, even if you're right? That was reckless.
I trust Lady Songbird and her judgment. And I just, when we first met that guy, the Sethric guy, you know when you just get that gut feeling something's wrong? Like, I just knew right off the bat, like, I'm like, there's something wrong with this guy. And I'm like, I don't know. He knew so much information. And then guys started popping out of nowhere and giving us tasks. And then he wanted us to kill this random guy. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, well, okay. And it didn't feel right. And I have a duty. I have a job. Like, this is what I do. And I'm not saying I don't want to screw everybody over. That's absolutely not what I want to do. But if she knows, because he works there, like, he's in there right now doing things. And if he's really in the bad guys, she needs to know.
Lavender's just going to grip her head and go, there's many ways we could have told her that he's involved. Didn't we already? And hell, I'm sure he's evil. Or whatever your version of evil is. He fucking sent people to kill us. He knows things that shouldn't possibly be known. He knows things about me, and she's going to, like, pause again. That I don't even know. But just because we don't trust him doesn't mean we need to throw him with the other lot. That's how you forward ahead too hard. You go right down the wrong path. I've seen it so many times. Fey traps, fey tricks present a great path. make it look like it's the best. Then as you run straight through it, you fall straight down into a pit, or you have your throat slit. Just because it's a good path doesn't mean it's not dangerous, and just because it looks bad doesn't mean it has to be. I admire your strength, but that was reckless. Even if she had the best of intentions, there's no saying she wouldn't turn on us just to get her goals done. And with
Lady
that,
Summer
Lavender
wouldn't
is
do that. She wouldn't do that. She wants the best for everybody. She's employing us in a city that's full of racist people who hate to look at us. That just
Yes, but have you forgotten? He was in charge of that city. The entire time that it's looked at us like that. Those that are against her, on the outside, they may be the same, but they certainly weren't the ones running things everywhere. And Lavender's just going to grab a book and go upstairs.
We gotta fill in everybody else. Corthina starts going and looking around for.
Yeah, I just imagine Corthina just yells that out, and like Lavender's just gone.
So, can we cut to the shoe, or do y'all have something else?
Yeah, I'm done. Sorry.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Shoe, the moment they got home, skedaddled to the basement to start working on his new project. Not sure where Gloom went, but Shoe just goes straight to the basement.
Well, Gloom was gonna.
Would the dog? Oh, sorry. Would the dogs follow you?
I suppose.
You just got two huge dogs that's watching you do your shit.
They're joining in.
Gloom was gonna go to Shoe. Shoe, can you believe these guys? You know, they sent me here to watch you because they think you're gonna do something crazy after the hammer thing. But you're fine. You're fine, right?
I'm okay. Oh, speaking of, well, not speaking of, because it has nothing to do with what you just said. I'm not crazy. I just really want that hammer back. Anyways, I want to make some weapons for you, and I just want to ask if there's anything that you really like frogs.
What?
Wait, he's a frog. Is there anything you really like other than frogs and assassinating? You're a pretty cool assassin, actually.
Thank you. Water.
Water. Okay. And he starts carving out of the massive tube in the corner of his little forge to put it into his forge. And he asks her while he's working on the dagger, so are you okay with killing people?
Yeah. Did you see me? Have you? Okay. Anyways.
Well,
yeah.
I've seen it, but I've also done it. I'm just not sure if I'm okay with it. Why are you okay with it?
Let me put it this way. If you watched maybe I don't know, a lot of people get murdered in front of you, and you watch the people who murdered a bunch of people just walk away, would you not want to kill them?
I guess I would. I guess they would deserve it, but I don't know. I've just been thinking how I'm worried that when I kill someone with my fire, that it's really painful and that they might not actually deserve when I kill them with my fire.
Then don't make it painful.
Try going for a faster kill?
Yeah, if you're just worried about the pain, just do it nicely.
Killing
Some
someone
may call
nicely.
it mercy.
So, like, apologizing after you kill them?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I can think about that.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. So I'll apologize after hurting people.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, okay. Um, also another thing. And he reaches out and he says, "Can I get your hand again?"
Yeah, sure.
Okay, and then he basically grabs her hand and tries to take some of the like poisonous goo off of her hand and just dips it into his water. I'm gonna do a con check real quick. Um, he just dips into
I
his
think,
water and mixes it around a little bit.
well, if it's like a 12 or lower, I think you get poisoned. Oh,
Oh.
It's a
do I roll
2d4,
the
right?
damage? Yeah, it's 2d4.
Okay, I'll roll the 2d4.
Oh, I rolled
Don't
it.
tell me you're almost
Okay, how
gonna
much
die
is it?
from.
6? Okay. Okay, well, Shu takes 6 damage, and he sort of just, like, spits a little bit of blood, and then goes back to, foraging, and he looks up at Shu, and, I mean, not at Shu, he looks up at Gloom and asks, "Are we friends, Gloom?"
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
So,
And,
do you
yeah,
think friends lie to each other or lie for each other?
for each other? I
Yeah.
don't know, I've never purposefully lied before.
Well, okay, look. These guys wanted me to watch you, but I don't want to do that. I want you to do your own thing, okay? And I just need to go somewhere really quick. But if they get back before me and ask where I am, I just need you to say that you ran out of materials and I went to go get you some. Is that okay?
He breathes heavily and says, "Okay, I'll try. Um, if you want to pick up a stick on the way here, like that, maybe it's a little bit more truthful. I might have a, I might be a little easier.
Do you need a stick? I mean, I
Um,
could go get something more useful. I have to.
if you just want to get like a log or two, that'd be useful. I still have to make the handle.
Sure, I'll do that on the way back.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. And Gloom will leave, and she was gonna go to Lady Songbirds.
Oh shit.
Oh, she's
Shit.
gonna go directly to Lady Songbird?
Yeah, and because she knows like the other people are kind of, I think she knows they're at the library, but I don't know. She's gonna be stealthy just because she knows they're out in the town. She doesn't want to run into them on accident.
I was gonna
Okay.
say she probably like pulls up right as we're all splitting up. That'd be sweet.
Alright, so I'm gonna say that they have already left Lady Songbirds, right? And I'm not gonna make you roll for stealth, but you're able to avoid them with no problems because of your specific feat. You're able to do it.
Yeah.
So, you arrive at Lady Songbirds.
Is she there?
Well, yeah, you imagine she's there. Are you just like knocking on the door and like seeing who's there, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so you knock on the door, and the door opens, and the butler guy is looking straight out, and then he looks down at you and says, "Oh, come on in. Your fellow adventurers were just here."
They were here?
Yes. I guess they had some business with Lady Songbird.
Oh, well, that's funny. I have some business with her right now. Is she available?
I believe she is. And he leads you through the mansion, and she knocks on the door, and she goes, "Come in." And
Hi, Lady Songbird.
Gloom. What can I help you with?
Are there guards around her, or is it just her?
It's just her.
I just, I had a question. I heard, you've been in charge here, like, what, 20 years? I was just curious if you ever heard of a village on the outer side of the wall that got burned down, slaughtered by some of the people here.
There have been many such incidents, especially as of late. Is there a specific? Do you know exactly where it was?
Yes. And I guess I'd tell her where it was.
So to the north of the ancient forest. I believe that was some time ago. I'm not sure what might have caused that to happen.
Insight
But
check.
yeah, you can insight check her.
$15?
You can tell that she's like hiding like maybe a small bit of information, but she's being relatively truthful with you.
You have anything to do with that?
Oh, of course not. No.
Can I
What?
insight
What?
check her again?
Yeah, of course you can.
Vibe check.
Vibe check.
If
As far as you're able to
passed the
tell,
vibe
she's being truthful. That she had absolutely no involvement.
Okay. Oh, what else was she saying?
It's that she heard that there was a village that was burned down in that area.
Did you know who caused it?
If the present day is in any indication, it might have been the Thorns Guard. Who,
And do
as
you
we
know anything?
both know, is led by Duke Bradshaw.
Right. And do you know anything about Revan Alice?
I do not know who that man might be.
Okay. Wait, can I insight check that?
Sure, you can insight as many times as you want. As far as you are able to tell, she's telling you the truth.
Okay. And I heard the others were here earlier. What was that about?
They will have all the pertinent information and all the details, but to make a long story short, there is a man that we would like for you to capture. And
Okay.
his name is Darvis Velen.
Okay.
We believe that he has information regarding the various infernal artifacts that have been trickling their way into Stonecall and its borders.
And you want us to capture him and bring him back here?
Yes, we would like to be able to interrogate him and shut down this trade. Not only to protect
Okay.
the people, but to ensure the safety of our, and to also make a striking blow against the Grissian's shadow.
Yeah. Alright. Well, thank you for your time, and I guess I'll see you once we have Darvis.
Of course. Thank you, Gloom.
Yep. And I'll leave
Alright.
and grab a log on the...
Grab a log or two.
Yeah.
So does Corthina and Lavender get back before Gloom does?
Yes.
Okay. So Corthina is looking around for Gloom. Or Shu, whichever one she starts finding.
Shu is always inside of his basement.
I am wanting to figure out where Creed and Char went off to.
Oh, okay, Poke. Then I will wait.
Creed, do you want to go first?
Char, yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, I need to go get a drink. Like, really bad.
Don't you have the little
Oh,
satchel?
the lethal flask? Oh, the lethal flask is a turn her upside down, there's nothing left.
Creed, if you can wait till I get back, and Char's going to take out like that fine bottle of wine he found in the basement or
The
like
hideout.
yeah. Maybe we can share a drink at the safe house.
He like kind of puts his hand over his mouth and he's thinking. Fine, that's probably smarter. But now I'm stuck with you for whatever you're doing.
I'm gonna pay a visit to the bookstore.
Is it still open?
I think it is. I mean, the owner is a bit of a shady person, so even if it isn't, I don't mind breaking into there.
You're just going to break. Sure, I cannot, in sobriety, support this. I'm gonna need that wine like right now.
Char's gonna look at Creed, hand like the bottle to him.
Yeah, Creed doesn't use a cork opener. He fucking pops it open with his teeth. Oh god, that smells good. No, he's gonna take like a huge swig. He's gonna get like a third of the bottle down before like, oh.
Char's gonna take a small sip out of the bottle too. Hand it back to Creed.
That's really good. That is really good. Where did you find this?
I don't remember.
And it looks like it's a 150-year bottle of wine.
Oh, this is fucking phenomenal. You see him like go to take another swig before realizing like half it's gone already. He's just... Fuck. Okay.
Let's save the rest for after we're done with the bookstore.
One more quick one. Look. Okay. Where'd the
You're
cork
so
go?
ridiculous.
Head to the bookstore.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, now he's falling into the bookstore. He lost the cork, so he's just kind of holding the bottle.
If he didn't want to look like a drunkard, now he sure does. Shit.
Alright, and as you approach the bookstore, you can see that there is a candle still lit inside the store.
I'm gonna knock.
The door is open.
Char opens the door.
You see the bookseller in his regular, he's the thin frame, wiry glasses. He's just sitting there reading a book. He's looking directly down at you. No, he's not. He's looking directly down into the book. He's not paying attention to you directly.
I'm going to try to sneakily take a book off the shelf.
And he says, "I wouldn't do that, young man.
It's
You've tried to steal from me once. Please do not do it again."
I'm glad you remember me.
Well,
I
of
was-
course, I remember all children of hell.
Oh, dang. Damn.
Fuck, did you just call me?
Oh,
Brought a
you're a
prototype.
tiefling, are you not?
Listen, I'm a fucking tiefling, but I'm not kid of hell. Go fuck yourself.
Oh no.
I do not
was
mean any
hope-
disrespect by it.
Great acting.
It's okay, Creed. It's okay.
Yeah, Char's like holding it back. He's like very limply, like leaning into it. Like, you fucking.
I was hoping maybe we could do some business.
And what type of business might that be?
Information and maybe some trade.
Oh. And he looks up at you with interest.
Do you perhaps have any books on demonology?
I do. And what sort of information is it that you seek?
I'm looking to identify a certain demonic entity.
There are many sorts of demons.
Char's gonna look back at Creed. I'm looking for a demon specifically that has a goat skull for a head.
I see. And what perhaps do you have to offer in exchange?
What do you want?
What price do you have?
Well, we can either trade information, you can offer me gold, or you can simply browse my library and then purchase a book at fair price.
I have 40 gold.
I could probably point you in the right direction.
50 gold?
And he just he doesn't respond to that.
I have another
Yes.
question.
Creed's gonna like stumble by Char and just like slam down like 100 gold pieces on the table.
I see that you are a desperate man, and I see that you are carrying a weight that is unnatural. Gold is not necessarily what I care for. If you wish to make an agreement, we can trade information, or we can do a contract of sorts.
What,
Creed's gonna like. No,
what,
go first.
what contract do you have in mind?
Fairly simple. You run some errands for me, and of course these aren't your standard run-of-the-mill errands, but I can provide the information you seek. You can do with it as you will, and I will be in touch. If this is agreeable, we can do business.
What do you think, Creed?
Char, fuck. Wait, am I good?
Yep.
Mm.
We can
Yeah.
hear you.
Okay, good. Char, you're the sober one here. I didn't trust your judgment. Mine.
Char's gonna lightly put a hand on Creed. A contract sounds fine. What would you have us do?
Well, I guess first things first. This demon you are after. You understand that the only one that is known to have that of a goat's skull is arguably the most dangerous of the demons that exist.
It's dangerous. That's great.
What's its name?
His name is not spoken often, but
Oh shit! Shit! Oh shit! 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 Shit!
What happened?
Oh no! I've been really into the the Fiend Follows. I know who this is. Fuck me!
I don't know. Unsettling. Okay.
Goodbye. I cannot say a word. Bye. Sorry for interrupting.
okay.
Okay. That's very unsettling.
I don't like this. I'm scared.
I'm suddenly afraid.
And with well, I guess I'm doing things backwards here. I apologize. And he sort of snaps his fingers, and you see parchment begin to float around and start scribbling upon parchment. And on the parchment, he slides it forward to you. And it says, the bookseller, Vel Theris. And let me go ahead and... hang on. Let me go ahead and copy and paste this for you.
Am I selling my soul to a fucking warlock?
Did I just recreate into like Hell's Pit or something? Like,
I'm already fucking destined for one.
So
What?
Vel Theris says, this is what I would require for you in order to provide the name of this demon. Offer a fragment of... provide to the god that I worship 3 souls of your choosing, bound and sealed within 1 year. You can offer a fragment of your own soul, which can be relinquished now.
So,
And then, or you can renounce any claim to any gods that you might worship.
okay.
If you agree to these terms, I will provide the information.
Ounce.
Give me a moment to talk with my associate. Creed.
Drag him away.
How badly do you want to know this?
He wants me to give up on my faith. He wants me to give up on my faith? Jar?
There's an alternative. We could offer 3 souls. And we have a year.
There's 2 things I've learned about myself. One is to never trust how I feel after dusk, and never to trust myself after I've had half a bottle of wine. I'm not signing that contract. Like, not tonight. Get hungover and think about it.
Okay. You know what? You look like shit right now. How about
Only right now. I'm surprised.
You wait here and I'll go tell him. Okay?
Sure. Promise me this. Don't sign that contract on my behalf. Don't be an idiot and try to get the answers for me, okay?
You're the best of us, Creed.
I'm just a drunk in a gutter.
Cheers. Pats him on the back, heading back to the shopkeeper.
Have you made your decision?
Yes. But I have one more question.
Go ahead.
Char is going to pull out his tome of illusion. If we start this somewhat partnership, is there any chance that I'll find more books like these?
That is not within the nature of this contract. However, I'm sure you could find many of those books.
Char's gonna read over the contract one more time. Look back at Creed, who's drunk as shit right now. I've made my decision, and going to sign his name onto that contract.
No, you fucking.
Yeah.
Just wow.
Yeah.
And he draws a quill, and he pulls it. He pricks his finger with this quill. Blood dripping from the prick of it, as it seems to sizzle against the quill. And he writes his name in blood, and then he offers the quill to you.
Going to sneakily do the same thing. Hopefully, Creed can't notice it.
Creed stumbled outside and is sitting in the street.
Okay.
Alright.
Follows exactly what the bookkeeper did.
And he says, very well. And he puts his fingers upon the contract that you just signed, and you see the letters glow. And as he lifts his hand up, the contract simply vanishes into thin air in a puff of smoke, as you smell the faint scent of sulfur in the air.
You wouldn't happen to let me take a book on my way out, would you? For old time's sake?
You know what? For you, I will allow it. But I suppose I should give you the name of the demon in question.
What would that be?
Uh-oh.
A perilous thread to pull, but one you seem very determined to grasp. His name is Orcus.
I called it. Fuck's sake, I called it. Knew it. Shit.
Orcus. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind.
Do you know of him?
Would Char know anything about him?
Probably, likely not. Like, you can roll for it.
Okay. Was that history, religion?
It's gonna be religion.
Well, +0 either way. Let's go.
Swear to God.
That one.
What?
You know absolutely nothing.
What's his name? Orca?
Orca, can you repeat that? I didn't hear that.
That's a whale. Last time I checked, that's a
He
whale.
lives in the ocean.
The-
He's a water demon.
Orcus, the demon of undeath. Known for his red skin, the head of a goat, and skeletal dragon wings on his back. He seeks to destroy all life and leave nothing behind. He seeks to be the only thing left in the cosmos.
And what would it mean if he says a friend of mine is his?
He probably has claim to him in some way. And given the nature of your friend's state, there is no way out of it. No feasible way, anyway. I imagine you wouldn't try to face the god of the undead yourself. But I've seen people with more foolish ambitions.
You wouldn't happen to have any books on this guy, would you?
No, I do not.
We'll keep in touch. And
Of course. And as
Char-
agreed,
Oh.
he closes the book that he was reading and he hands it to you.
thank you.
Well, child of hell, I hope
Hmm.
you are satisfied with what you came here for.
I am. And Char turns around and meets Creed outside. Hey, you doing okay?
He's like hunched over. He's like snoring slightly.
Let's get you home. And Char's going to carry him. And Yep.
No, a little spinning just sends me down.
yeah, Char's gonna grab the bottle away from his hand. Okay.
No, I'm not finished. Ugh.
Yeah. Tomorrow's a new day.
It's like
No.
another quarter of it gone.
Char's like looking back at it. He's like,
Char is thinking, I'm not gonna get any of this, am I?
No, I saved some.
It's okay.
Oh,
Well-
it's not fucking okay. How are you in there so long?
He was very persuasive in trying to get me to sign the contract, and it took a while to get away from him. I did sneak off with a book, though, and I'll pull out the book that he gave me.
You said persuasive. Why did you say persuasive?
Very adamant. Kept talking about this god.
No. No, you said persuasive.
You know, Creed, it's been a long night. I think you're hearing things.
Hush, you're drunk.
Shut up, you're drunk.
You're drunk, Creed.
He's gonna be fucking. He's suddenly glaring daggers at you.
It's okay. Let's go home, and we'll talk more about it in the morning.
Wait, so
Fuck. He's like very heavily leaning into you.
Yeah.
Stumbling alongside.
Charles catches him, continues off.
oh my god. Why are you here?
Me? I mean, I'm the only one here. Like,
Yeah, but why? We look at me. I'm fucking. Why? What?
I think the answer to that is, very simple.
Do the thinking while I'm drunk. You need to spell it out for me.
It's because we're friends. And what other reason do I need?
He's gonna go silent at that.
You're a good person.
You're the best of us.
Did I have this conversation before? Just drunk in the gutter.
I'm sure there is more that you're not seeing.
I'm gonna.
Just let it out. Let it out. Just let it go. It's fine.
Fast forward to them slowly stumbling back to the safe house.
Yeah. Or has like a little throw up on his leg, and he's like,
Yeah,
"Yeah, it's okay."
it's okay, bud.
What time would it be when we get back?
Let's say probably somewhere between 10 and 11 o'clock at night.
Reed, I know you just threw up in
Table
the... But do you think anybody's awake?
Corthina was waiting for Gloom to get back because she was looking for Gloom.
Did I get back yet?
So Gloom would have arrived back before Creed and Char, but after Corthina and Lavender.
Okay. So of course she would have been there when we got there.
Yes. No.
Okay.
You would have gotten there first. She wouldn't have been there. Then she shows up with a log in hand.
Got you. Blue!
What's up?
I thought we were having you watch over Shorty over there. Where did he go, by the way?
Oh, he's just making stuff. He asked me to go get this log for him, you know?
Oh, okay. So, I want to fill you and him in. Can we go down to him so I don't have to say this like multiple times?
Yeah, let's go.
Cool. And we meander over to Shu. So Lady Songbird gave us an assignment. And she tells Shu and Gloom, pretty much, sadly, she's reiterating to Gloom information that she already knows. But she doesn't know that we have to go get this guy. Alive.
Okay. Is that it?
We plan on leaving bright and early tomorrow morning. We're gonna go get horses so we can get there fast.
Okay.
Wait, so we're just gonna do what Lady Songbird wants? What about Sethric?
I don't trust that guy as far as I could throw him. Which probably wouldn't be
Well,
very far.
That's quite unfortunate because I don't trust you. Could you do me a favor and roll a wisdom saving throw?
No.
You're not doing PvP, are you?
No.
It's a 7.
Okay. Shu just says leave, and you are compelled to leave.
Oh,
What the
damn.
hell?
Okay, Shu.
Just walking out. Gloom, I have to talk to you real quick. But apparently
Yeah,
I'm leaving. Bye.
I'll be right out there. Shu. Good job.
Yes.
Keep that up. Here's your
Thank
log.
Shu takes the log.
And I'll go back to wherever Corthina went.
She apparently is upstairs in the dining room now because that's where she felt like she should have went.
What do you want to talk about?
I'm not dumb. So first of all, let's get that off the table. Second, if you just asked for the gauntlet, I would have given it to you. You didn't have to take it on my bag.
Wait, the gauntlet's gone?
Yes, because you took it. Don't play dumb.
Damn.
Corthina is on it.
I would never steal anything from you. Let's get that out of the way. Yeah, I would never. Never.
Guess I'll stare down.
Oh, her power's being dumb.
Oh no.
She's come back.
Sorry.
Oh, yay!
I'm on my phone. I'm sorry. Can you hear me okay?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry. Gloom, what was your reply?
I would never steal anything from you.
Insight
would-
check that I can't perform. I'm trying. I'm trying to turn my freaking computer back on. Hang on.
Deception from me?
I think it would be deception.
Yeah.
Let me try to get back on here fast. Hold on. I'm trying.
Okay.
That's not
She's
bad.
lying. She's lying, and you can't do anything about it.
Wait, what? I can't
So-
see anything. I'm sorry.
So we're gonna do it this way. So I want Gloom to do it at disadvantage, and I want Corthina to do it at advantage, because Corthina knows she had the gauntlet, and Gloom has been known to steal things, not from the party, but has been known to steal things, and it would make a lot of sense.
Okay, one sec. Let me switch back to my computer. I don't know what happened, but my computer keeps dying. Just give me one sec. How do I close this out of here?
2:15.
Oh, I don't know how to do it. From my phone. How do I make it go away? Okay, so I can roll, I guess. Okay, let's see. How do I roll with an advantage?
So you'll right click on
Just
it,
click it twice.
or click it twice.
Oh,
Either way. One of the two.
use it. I did. Damn.
Insight. Click it twice.
Come
That was
on.
Oh,
one.
jeez.
That was the first.
Whoa. Okay.
Come on, advantage.
Oh man.
Come on.
Well,
Oh,
22.
Oh, shit.
nice.
you can tell that she is definitely lying to you.
Gloom.
Yeah.
It is in your best interest just to be honest. And it's not like, and I say that in the best way possible, because I get irritated when people lie. Anybody
So do
would.
I.
And I haven't lied. So
Wait.
why
inside
would you-
check?
Okay.
Has she lied about it?
That's just it. I don't know if I lied to you at all. What have I lied? I have not lied about
Okay, so
anything.
hang on.
You haven't told me about the art that you tried to turn into the artifact. That's basically lying.
I didn't know anybody wanted to know those things. That's not a lie. What's happening?
Wrong.
Nobody asked. Nobody knows anything about me because nobody asks about my background or what my intentions are. So nobody knows anything.
No, just now
And-
at Lady Songbird. Had to turn it in.
That was kind of a back thought. It was like, oh, I'm standing here. I should do this because I have it. It was like an impulsive thought.
I feel like she got a point.
So, I mean, I guess I don't know
Then
how...
would she be telling the truth?
That was my question. Like, would I be telling... I feel like I'd be telling the truth because as far as
Okay,
Corthina's
I mean,
aware, she's not lying.
Yeah, I was gonna say above the table. Are you telling the truth? And if it's yes, then we can go back into it.
I'm telling the truth. Corthina's telling the truth.
Okay. I kind of forgot where we left.
It's okay. I was just like, wow, what's happening here? Because you're so aggressive with those insight checks.
I gotta use it.
I use it, man. No, but like back in the character, just Gloom. I haven't. What have I don't. Why? What reasons have I given you not to trust me?
You're just. You never want to kill anyone. You're always like about your god.
I'm a nice person. She literally just looks at the
Exactly.
floor like,
You're
what?
a nice person. That's why I don't.
And that's
trust you.
untrustworthy?
I don't trust you
Yes.
because you don't steal from people, you don't kill people, you don't lie to people. How can I trust you if you're just gonna be truthful?
Way too untrustworthy.
She's literally like, Corthina's like holding her head like, this doesn't make any sense. Hold on. I have been raised to be an honest, truthful, and right person, and this
Yeah,
is so not. This isn't. This is odd. This is very confusing.
Yeah, it's confusing. I'm just not used to people like you, okay? And you may say you're not lying, but I know you're lying. Everyone lies. I know you're lying about something.
Is this kind of like one of those things of like lying about the holidays and lying about surprise parties and stuff like that? Because that okay, I'll admit I've lied about throwing my friends a surprise party, but I was like 7.
No, I know you're hiding something. You're hiding
Ugh.
something from me. From the
I
group.
don't know what. I have nothing to hide, but I guess if it makes you feel better to think that, then okay. And just, this is me being full open-hearted honesty, Gloom. I have nothing to hide. And I will do what I can to prove that to you. Okay?
Everything you say, I'm not used to you.
And that's okay. That's okay. I understand. And she kind of kneels down at Gloom's level. Like, she's like more of sitting like on a stool because she's not gonna kneel down. She's like, and I get it. I mean, this world is filled with so much negativity and chaos. I get it. And I don't understand what you've been through. And I don't understand why you are a kleptomaniac. But
So
I understand.
one thing, and now I'm a kleptomaniac.
You stole a few things, but okay. I'm just assuming you grew up that way, like you steal things, and if that's what you needed to do to get by, I understand. That's not the best way to do it, but anyway, moving on. If that's who you are, okay, I'll accept that. But in the future, just ask. And like I said, if you wanted the gauntlet back, because back in the woods, wholeheartedly, because you hadn't had it for a long time before you had to wander away, I felt like you should have been the next one to hold it because you want it. Why? I'm honestly curious as to why you want it. That's a question I really want to know, but I understand you want it. I would have given it back to you. No question. Because I personally don't want these infernal items. I don't know why you guys have such this fascination for them.
I don't have the fascination, okay? If it was up to me, I'd get rid of it now.
Then why don't you? Why are you hanging on to it? Why did you take it from me?
Just things, you know? I just need it right now. But I don't want it.
I don't understand.
Don't worry, I'm planning on getting rid of it as soon as possible.
Okay, then Gloom, I trust you're gonna get rid of it. And I hope you get rid of it in the best way so it doesn't hurt anybody. Because I'm concerned about that item.
Of course.
Okay? Then, alright. Okay, she stands up. She's like, that's all I wanted to talk to you specifically about. And she kind of looks past Gloom down towards wherever the hell Shu is. I feel so bad for that poor bird. I tried to tell him the truth. I did. And now he hates me and I feel so bad.
He doesn't hate you, he just thinks you're a liar.
That's almost worse. You know? That's almost worse.
I mean, what's wrong with lying? But, you know, technically I think you're a liar. And here we are.
It's not okay. I need to go get some dessert. And she just starts walking into the kitchen to stuff away her anxiety and being called a liar.
We get one that eats like a tub of ice cream, the other one gets blasted drunk.
A tub of ice cream sounds great right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
And wasn't it just earlier this session we were the sane ones?
Listen, we all have breaks, okay?
We all have limitations, and apparently that happened in less than 24 hours. Man, that's too relatable, though.
Yeah.
Are we back to when Char and Creed just came back?
Yes.
Yeah. I stumble in right after that. Wonderful, heartfelt, heartwarming conversation.
So sure, then Corthina would be in the kitchen stuffing her face with sweets and shit like that.
Do you want me to grab you some water? Or do you just want to go to bed?
I don't even know what direction's up right now.
Okay, let's.
Lavender.
Oh.
Sorry. At this point, I think
Oh.
Lavender would be like peek in, just from that. Like for some reason, she's just not in the house. She's just outside, and you see Lavender come in and just go, "Whoops!" I guess scoops up Creed.
No, fucking
And
let,
says, HR.
no, let go. Eh.
You're gonna be fine, Greed. Just take
No.
a bed, Lavender.
No, I don't.
Yep. Lavender just flops him right down in his bed.
I
And
don't.
just,
No, I said I would have drinks with Char.
you've already quite drunk. And I'll bring you something. And then Lavender will just close the door with the two dogs in with him. Just drunk Creed just laying there with two huge dogs licking at him.
It's so slimy. Oh.
And Lavender would go up to Char. Well, I have something for this. I didn't think I'd need it so soon.
Maybe.
Here. Oh, and Lavender would pull out this flask. I don't know. It's supposed to have like a face on it. I just hand it to Char. Pour his drinks in this from now on.
Make a note. Now pour the rest of the wine into there.
Yeah. Lavender would just go, apparently, if it works properly, prevents him from getting drunk. I was going to prank you with it, but looks like he needs it more than him.
Hope he
was-
doesn't
I was
notice.
just about to say, Shu skedaddles up top, and he runs up towards Char as he puts his hands out and says, "Shield, please."
Here.
And he takes the shield and skedaddles back to his basement.
Corthina, are you okay?
She's just sitting there with her face in like a cake of some type. Just leaning up against, like, sitting on the floor, like, not quite curled up in the fetal position, but her knees are brought up. And she's sitting there, like, a fork and cake, and she's just, like, not crying, but she's, like, just deeply sulking. Shu hates me! And she just, like a huge bite of this freaking cake. She's like, and Gloom thinks I'm a liar! She takes a huge bite of this cake.
Oh,
And
I
like,
love
her
it.
mouth are full of cake and shit, and she's just sitting there like, I don't know what I did.
And
And she
Corthina,
takes another bite, like without the fork, just bites right down into the cake.
yeah,
Oh, I'm really crying, you'll hurt me, I'm not praying. So they're just a fucking mess.
at that point, Lavender would be coming down the stairs. She'd wrap the cloak on, see her transform back, and she goes, and don't forget, I think you're a little naive. And she just walks out the door and hops onto the roof.
I think a lot happened. Are you actually okay?
Physically, I guess. She just sits there and just keeps eating the fucking cake.
Char is gonna sit down next to her. I don't think Hugh hates you.
He called me a liar, and I tried to tell the truth earlier that I'm not a kid. Everybody told me to lie. No one else was specific. And then look what happened. She just takes another bite of cake.
I mean, don't tell Shu, but everyone here might have told him that he killed a dragon. Back when we were in these ruins. And
Yeah, I remember you guys saying that, and that's where I was confused. And then it just all rolls back into that we have to lie to the poor Ginku boy. And it's not my fault, but now look what's happening. We get the brunt end of the problem. He just keeps scarfing down cake.
Char's gonna try to take the plate of cake away. How about
And he just growls at you like this deep dragon growl, just at you and pulls it away.
how about we all talk tomorrow we'll all be honest with each other, and I'm sure we'll be able to forgive each other.
I don't know if we have time because we have to leave really early, and you just see like these tears and snot run down his face. We have like to leave for the save the one guy, and
Well,
Gloom hates me too.
I will talk to Gloom. I'm sure she doesn't hate you either. But even if we don't have time, we'll make time. Okay?
Okay. Guess we can talk on the go.
Even if we don't have time, we'll make here. How about you go head up, go to your bed, and Chara's gonna hand her like the flask of sobriety. If you can, just drop this off at Creed's door.
Okay.
Okay?
I hate cake.
Yeah.
Just stands up.
You ate like all of it.
I know, and I hate cake. I hate sweets. I hate pastries. And she puts the plate on the counter and she starts walking away.
Okay. Chara's going to look for Gloom? Is she awake?
yeah.
Or...
I think that she's probably still awake after what happened. I think, you know, in arguments where, like, you think of things you want to say after, that's her right now. She's like...
Yeah.
I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Chara's gonna go up to Gloom's door and do a light knock. Hey, can I come in?
Sure.
Opens the door. So, I heard you hate Corthina.
I don't hate
Deny
her.
it, rude.
Damn.
I don't hate her.
She doesn't feel like that.
I don't trust her. Okay, I don't know why. Well, actually I do know why I don't trust her, but I don't trust her.
Why don't you trust her?
She's too, good. She's gonna do everything that she thinks is, morally right, and it's gonna mess with us. I can see it.
I see. Well,
And I know she's lying about something. But
do you want to know the truth of it?
the what?
Do you want to know what she's lying about?
Yes.
Okay. Would that open you up to forgiving her, or perhaps at least bearing with her
Yeah.
and being a little nice to her?
I haven't been mean.
She was downstairs, downing cake, and close to the fetal position.
Really?
Yeah, it was like a boy just broke up with her.
Oh.
So,
Well, I'll apologize if I know what's going on.
okay. Tomorrow morning, we'll have it settled. I'll work some magic, and we'll be honest with each other. Okay?
Okay.
I also have a favor to ask of you.
Yes.
So, I need you to sneak into Creed's room,
Okay.
and I just need you to write everywhere the name Orcus.
Just write Orcus everywhere.
Yes. And I need you just no evidence, no nothing.
Consider it done.
Okay. Thanks for talking with me, Bloom.
No problem.
This is a 40 Chasu by Char.
Char is gonna leave, and Char's gonna try to get up to the roof with Lavender. Hey, Lavender, could you help me up maybe?
Oh, yeah. You see Lavender sitting on the roof, just kind of meditating. She opens her eyes and grabs Char's hand, and lifts him up. Hi, Char.
Hi. It's been a long day.
Definitely. Could have been better. Could have been worse. How did your time with Greed go? I just saw him come back with you. I don't know much besides that.
I tried to rob this bookkeeper, I tried to rob this bookkeeper one time, and it didn't go so well. And now we're kind of business partners.
Did you get what you wanted?
Yeah.
That's good.
How about you and Cortina?
Lavender just kind of lets out a long sigh, not suspiciously, just abnormally long, like almost a full minute. And I guess goes, well, I'm still quite peeved about earlier. She gave way too much weight to Lady Songbird. We could have used that information. It could have served us, even if we wished to do no harm to the dude. Her not knowing may have been valuable against spies. If she didn't know that we were asked to kill him, perhaps things might go different. But now it's too late. No matter what we decide, she knows. Because the one strong lady couldn't keep her jaw shut.
I'm sure maybe tomorrow we can tell Cortina, maybe talk to her, you know?
Yeah. A Lavender will just shakes her head and goes, I think I've seen this somewhere before. Her personality, it feels familiar, but I've also seen it so many times. So many adventures in the Feywild. They think they can be honest and upright. I've watched them get played around, tricked, killed. It doesn't matter how strong you are. If you're too honest, if you're too upright, you'll still end up dead.
Well, let's make it so no matter how upright or honest Cortina is, we can keep her alive.
And that Lavender will smile and ruffle Char's hair and go, yeah, you're right. Go back inside if you want. I'll be back in a bit to deal with the dogs.
No, I think I'd want to stay out here for a while.
Alrighty.
And,
Let's watch the moon. She's a goddess, isn't she?
yeah,
Put in a good word for me.
I will. And Char looks at the moon, kind of fiddles with his amulet, and he lets himself kind of drift asleep on that roof.
Alright. And then, Shu, I imagine you finish up in your forge and you're going to go to bed and get a long rest, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, after a very long day, you all have a nice, wonderful sleep. You get a nice long rest in. And that's where we're going to end this session.
Alrighty.
What an ending.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm going to stop the
Jesus
stream right here.
Christ.